you. And we're there!
Huzzah!
We made it this far. That's all that matters. Welcome, Internet, to yet another Friday. Thank God. It snowed like yesterday, and then we're dealing with it now.
Snowmageddon.
Yeah, not quite Snowmageddon, and some places got it far worse than we did.
That's
but,
okay. We got to paint minis. It was fun.
But yeah, we got to paint minis today. That was a good time. So, we're doing my nonsense. I call the demon's malevolence, or malevolence, I should say. Malevolence.
Like the evil witch queen.
Kind of, yeah.
Just like.
Well,
I
mean, like, not just like.
I've got
No dragon.
Carrie monitoring the chat, so if sounds weird, yeah. Right now she's
buying dice.
She's
I saw her card on
yeah, Jesus, dude.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. One of the reasons I waited to come so late today was because these were on order, and Elowen needed her dice, and they roll. Whoa!
that just solidified your
So
nonsense.
that's a nat 20 today, folks.
Okay, so
First one, last one.
first one, last one, right? So if audio's a little bit funky or I'm too loud or whatever, just let somebody just say something in chat, whatever. It's hopefully not as scratchy as last time because that was hell in a handbasket. But hey, we all work through nonsense. Anywho, to begin where we last left off, the entire party had just conquered and gone through the set of trials. Whether through wit or through overcoming great obstacle. Or oddly enough, as price for one of the pieces of knowledge that you guys wish to attain was the cost of the life of one of your party members. Which the smallest of you, Miri, took her own self out of the picture, so that way you guys would have greater knowledge. So, you all, after going through the Library of Stone and looking up the piece of information you wish to gather, found your way back to the Blistered Stump.
Oh, the Blistered Stump.
Where Corin, in his own fit of remorse and anger, asked if there was anything around he could punch, and was pointed to the back where some hoodlums were known to frequent. And as Corin walked outside, followed along by Longclaw, he found in an alleyway a couple of drow.
I didn't get them.
I'm sorry.
They ran out.
Oh. Okay. Anywho.
Drown your sorrow.
This is what happens when you end up with a dice queen. Ah, it's funny.
They put in my cart when I first started.
I have an addiction, and after this game,
You okay over there? Did you hit your knee?
Yeah.
everyone we've been PJ'd.
Camera down.
Welcome to my life.
That's all.
You okay?
It always has to be the bad one, though. You know the one I messed up when I was working at Discount Tire?
Yeah.
God, that's not gonna feel
Watch out, there's a ledge down there.
Thank you. Sorry
Okay.
about camera, Phil.
They should be fine.
We can set it back up.
I'm working on it.
Sorry,
It
guys.
was tangled in the spider.
It's okay. You missed the beer. That was the important.
I was like, is that beer going down?
Could have been luckier.
Is it rolling timber?
Carrie, does your
Hold on
character, is her name like...
Just write down Winterstalker.
Okay.
You have to tap the back because it's.
You may not learn her name for a while.
No, that's
Tap
right.
the
I just
LV
wanted to
again.
make sure that wasn't something...
Tap-
you were-
I will reset the dang tripod.
I just need
Hey.
to.
because
I
you're
just
never
need to
gonna
get
get it to set again.
Okay.
Because for some reason nobody knows how to work a spider tripod.
Well, I figured I could. I just
can't reach over
I
there.
just didn't have two hands.
I blame Jason.
I blame me, but yeah.
I totally blame Jason. It's 100% Jason's
I
fault.
blame Mr. Spider.
You know what? I
I'll
can
take
take
that.
blame
I blame
like
Jason.
everybody else. So.
You know what, Jason? Just
If you
blame
didn't do
Weasel.
it, he would have.
Even the one not on camera.
Come on!
Even the one not
Jason,
on camera
We
blames
always blame Weasel.
Solved it. Anywho,
The Jeff for me.
you guys have found yourselves, Corin, as you entered the alleyway. You came upon a couple of dark cloaked figures, presumably drow, as you were hoping, that were back there. And lo and behold, as you walked upon them, a dark cloaked figure dropped from above.
Oh, I wonder who that could be.
And now,
Quick question: is this
And-
a medium-sized cloaked figure? Okay.
Oh, fuck, it's Erafin.
stands.
God damn it.
The person stands upon
We could
two
only
bodies
do that
right
lucky,
now.
Actually. Barney needs a buzzkill.
As you're kind of stuck in awe of your moment, as you look at this figure that stands before you, fully cloaked, and that, could I get you to make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh no, I don't have to make one, do I?
Is this something that I can see?
You also. No, it is not.
Is this an area of effect?
Nope.
20.
May I? Ooh, let's
Yes.
get these mixed up. Ooh.
Okay.
Dex save?
Yep.
13?
Okay. Corey, as you're standing there looking at her, you see as she kind of like looks past you, as this set of eyes seems to like gleam past you, and you start hearing like the familiar whizzing of a bolt from a crossbow go off.
Just lean.
As you lean a bit, as it seems to skim across your shoulder and impale on the wall.
I will take 1 point of damage if I can just get nicked by it as it passes me.
Sure, I'll let you take 1 point of damage for a nick.
Excellent.
Just enough to piss him
Now
off.
for you, as you turn and look,
That gives me a reason to be upset at that.
as you turn around and look, as you're kind of been watching him this entire time, Longclaw, you see a set of other cloaked figures seemingly come out of the distance as another bolt flies from one of them and actually sticks you in the shoulder.
Do I see it?
You did see it.
I want to deflect missile.
Boom. Okay. You have to roll a d10 for that, I believe, and it costs like.
Let me look.
Just
I haven't done it ever.
The damage.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And then if you totally do it, you reflect it towards somebody else. I believe is what it is.
That was on critical.
I have to
Like
I have
yesterday.
To roll, I have to roll above the damage.
I didn't get to see that
You do.
part.
Oh, nothing happened.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Never happened. Nobody
I
says
saw the
what?
fan art.
And now my face.
1d10 plus dex plus monk level. Oh my god, this is going to be great. Hopefully. Okay. 7 plus
11.
7 for 11, and monk level is 11. So 22. If it
10.
does.
Oh no, yeah, you
Yeah, we're 10.
totally.
We're level 10.
Yeah, you're level 10.
10?
Yeah.
21.
Oh
then.
shit. Yeah, 21. My bad.
Oh yeah, you just whoop.
Okay.
Woof.
Jason, if you spend a key point, you can
Throw it
Throw it back.
You can throw it
Yeah.
back at them.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay,
Back towards the person who threw it at me.
make an attack. And that you add kind of your normal like monk dex and thing to, I believe. With proficiency,
Yes,
so-
spend a key and
Yeah.
Make attack with proficiency, regardless of your weapon proficiency. 11. Better than the
Plus,
only one I was.
Plus.
Oh yeah, plus your
Plus 4.
plus your dex plus your proficiency.
Yeah, plus 8. 19 to hit.
Okay.
Where is the 20?
So it goes hurling back. You can turn my sound off.
Hell yeah.
I love it every
That was
time.
me.
though.
My bad.
That was Chrissy.
Damn it, Chrissy.
Sorry.
Was that the tweeters or what was
So I
that?
have
that
a
was-
spare pencil.
Yeah.
Oh, she says
Always.
You just need to mark that.
I don't know where they're at anymore.
Not important.
Oh,
I was just
Bards.
thinking
Yeah.
of it while I was
Oh,
thinking of it.
we'll handle that. Sorry, I forgot completely about that. But you know,
You're fine.
I'll fill you in. We'll get that figured. It's been a day. So you reflect this thing back at one of the guys who's holding a crossbow in his hands, and it sticks him real good.
Screw that guy.
And that as it hits a bit of his cloak, and that. Corin, do you turn around?
Very slowly.
Okay.
Am I like facing those guys?
Yeah,
now?
you're not facing them.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right there.
Battlemaster.
So he spins.
He slowly
He's fun.
turns
So,
around.
He spins.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. So,
Do I know which one fired?
you have no idea.
All of them. All of them fired.
Do they all have crossbows?
Are they on?
No, only
Which one has crossbows?
there's one guy that has a crossbow currently out in
Where's
front of
he
him.
at?
He's right here. But before you can do much, as you turn around, you hear this. So I see they let the little puppy and the kitty have a time out and play.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
Corin looks around for
Boy.
a puppy.
As you look over,
I know
this
exactly
guy right
what you're
here
talking about.
is
I
like
love you.
has this black band that's drawn across the part of his face, as like he seems to look out through it.
I turned to Longclaw. Did you see a puppy?
I don't know. Is his back arching? Sorry.
He is a cat.
I couldn't help.
I was not
No.
aware. I rolled a 1 on that.
I was not aware that this.
No.
So it begins.
No, and I know he's talking to me,
Uh-huh.
but like now I look around.
You're like hissing your tens.
We're both just
And,
looking.
yeah.
What
Like,
the fuck?
My
Where the
goodness!
fuck is that dog? I will kill it.
My goodness, boys, we got ourselves a real bunch of winners here. As they all kind of chuckle to themselves.
please tell me they take a step in like they think they're
And-
getting easy out.
And, like, the guy in the middle has his arms crossed. Now, it seems that they've let out.
I ignore him and I run towards this guy.
Okay.
Battlemonster.
So, he ran towards him.
Sky straight ready.
No.
This guy.
Get a surprise.
I'm gonna tag the fuck out of him.
Okay.
I'm trying to get some stuff up.
So, as you make headway and start making your way over there. Do.
Yeah, I'll just put it in the notes section.
Oh God. Okay. How does
I'm guessing it hits that 17-year-old.
that's 17? Yeah. So that's a 24.
Yep.
Okay.
What hit me?
As you're running past.
But I'm not running fast. They're within 10 feet.
That's
Whatever.
what Corin's
Yep.
wondering.
No,
too.
you're running that way.
I ran diagonal. You're
Yeah.
10 feet. You're fine.
No, you're fine.
That's fine.
No, you're fine. You're 10 feet.
I love how there's a vulture perched on one of your horns on the helmet.
There is.
Fun fact: Corn doesn't wear a helmet.
As you start taking stride and take about halfway there, another crossbow bolt flies at you from a different way. From the guy at the center.
Attack me on my turn.
From the guy at the center.
Or not
We haven't rolled.
It's
We haven't rolled
We haven't rolled
initiative.
initiative, man.
I was trying to get a surprise round.
It's a reaction that
Oh,
he
good.
has. So that's 8 points of sneak attack damage,
Okay.
and
Oh no.
Some of us can
Sorry.
take
10
that
points
was
of piercing damage from the bolt
air return.
as it flies across.
Didn't have sneak
Hey,
attack.
remember that time?
And
you
can I get you to make a
200
Constitution saving throw?
Oh. Yeah.
23.
Nice.
Barely.
Okay.
Let me check.
Oh, hello from the junior retreat. Hi, Tanner.
How many viewers we got?
I don't know what the fuck he's using.
So you take 14 points of poison damage
Wow!
from that bolt.
On a successful save?
A successful save.
God damn.
Shit. I better pull up my poison stick.
And you can continue on and do your charge.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
resistant to poison.
And you get your charge to continue going.
I had a character
Unless you
that
wanna
was
stop in the middle of that
poison,
run.
too. Phil murdered him.
Fuck no.
Okay. You keep charging that guy.
Can I hit him on this turn?
Yes. Yeah, you can
Little
go and
bit.
get
Do
him.
the earlier screens.
Just gotta redo my
Sorry, characters.
Okay. As I don't say, a bonus action rage.
Okay.
Okay. And then,
Assuming you got hit, you probably raged at that point,
Yeah,
I would
right.
assume. Yeah.
alright. And then, Great Weapon Master and recklessly attacking. Of
Okay.
course. Kind of.
Fucking shit. Don't have to.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
you hit him real good. You hit him fine pretty.
I don't have my dice, so.
Do you want some dice? You want some more dice? Carrie's got a bag.
Yeah, please.
What? I don't believe that. Carrie doesn't have enough characters.
That's 9 points of fire.
I
damage.
almost had a new set of dice
So
too,
let
but
me
you know
do
I
the-
didn't get to be one of the 400 sets.
You had your sword lit.
Let me do my sword.
There's only D20s in that one. This is the box
Oh,
marker.
that's box marking. Whatever, I
Those are
don't need.
unicorn ones.
Oh, wait,
I like the unicorn ones, those are pretty.
because I need to get my weapons. That's fine.
And your drop.
So you
Oh my God, I
keep
dropped
track of
one.
combat
Oh,
as
you're
it
the
comes.
worst.
Just
Okay,
one.
have we rolled initiative yet?
Right.
Hang on.
So
Okay.
9.
We're about to.
Rerolls. Damn.
Damn.
No, they both roll 2s and then they both roll 4s.
Got
And 4 plus 9 is 13, 26. 26 plus 20 is 46.
Okay, so you run over there.
46 points of damage.
Okay. And you run over there, and that guy's not dead. As you cleave, like this massive swing of this fiery sword just clips into this guy and hacks him down.
Hey, buddy.
And that, and
I'm a great weapon
nuts.
master.
he's ready for you.
Perfect.
So you get a normal roll.
No
You're
idea.
rolling at disadvantage technically right now, and you have advantage because you're taking that, right? So you're gonna roll normal.
Okay.
He was ready for you.
So 20.
Oh,
That'll
shit.
hit.
Nice.
That's 9 points fire damage.
Okay.
Nice.
My new dice bag.
30 points regular damage, so 39 points.
Okay. He takes that. He takes it in stride as he's prepped himself as you swing at him, and it clips and that. But doesn't do as much, not as effective as you thought.
Okay, second attack.
Yeah, it was your second attack.
No, that was my bonus attack because I killed him.
Because he killed him.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Because the Great Weapon Master.
Yep.
Right. Yep.
Now I get another attack.
Do you see why I'm becoming a bard?
But still that same thing.
No,
He's
I
ready
don't.
for you.
So
I
27.
can't out-tank
Hits.
him.
Normal roll, so you can just hit anyway.
Ooh.
That's
Unicorn.
Unicorn means 6.
7 points fire damage.
Okay.
No, Unicron means everything
Oh
dies.
my god.
11. 31 points regular
You
damage.
got two.
So 38.
You
Add
got
38
two
to that.
unicorns.
38 points of damage. And it says action surge.
Okay.
Okay.
Good god.
Still
Yep.
fucking.
Yep.
Yep.
This is what happens when a character takes the dodge action.
Nope. Didn't hit with that one. Second attack. Didn't hit with that one either. 13?
No. So, woof, woof.
That's a waste of an action surge.
First couple were really big. Now roll initiative, you two.
Given the fact that insulation isn't really a big thing, most things are
You
fast.
can roll perception. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 15.
Okay.
Okay. You do hear a mixture of a scuffle outside.
I will attend to this.
Okay.
I met him on the field of battle. He's missing, and now there's a scuffle. I know he's killing people.
Okay.
I know he's
So,
killing people.
roll yourself into initiative. You two roll initiative. Longclaw and Corin roll initiative.
You got me
I
right.
love how
that.
You got me
I
right.
love how you
Yeah.
just assume
If
that
someone
a
does
scuffle
anything,
is so much
how
more
likely
than
would it
what
be that we
a
would
scuffle
also be?
is if he's involved.
Well, if he just goes out,
I watched him kill 20.
he may not alert you. He may just go out.
Right?
Which,
It's fun.
Odds are good he might just walk out. If he doesn't say he's alerted you, you haven't noticed.
Pretty good
When
at
I
it.
rode him down, he had
What-
just
okay,
slaughtered
whatever
his
way-
So,
on a bridge.
so for the Winter
You know what
Stalker,
it is
put
for
down
maneuvering on a bridge?
21, 23.
I was also mounted.
Oh, it was your
Fucking
stealth.
horse,
Okay.
that shit.
So
It's kind of hard.
put down what's your...
I
Okay.
got the hippogriff
So,
because
put it down as 18.
It's kind of hard to move out of the way of
Okay,
horse on a
so,
bridge.
initiatives.
Mine is 26.
Woo!
Silmandil, baby.
Damn.
did you have the alert feat?
21.
I always
Okay.
take the alert feat.
A whopping 12.
Okay.
Bringing up the rare.
So for Mr. Dude in the center,
It's actually my favorite
Corin
feat
had
in the game.
21. Carrie,
Yes.
the Winter Stalker,
Well,
had
hold on.
what?
18.
No, that's not a feat. That's a class feature.
Oh.
Right?
You got someone behind
What
the
you.
did
alert.
Longclaw have?
What?
You got someone behind you.
12.
They don't see me.
You're lucky he hit me with a fucking crossbow
I'm betting you
bolt.
was
They don't see
LC
me.
like
That guy
Lord
behind me didn't see
Conrad
me.
before you.
Awesome.
Not that
Clear as
reference.
fucking day.
You can't see me
Yeah,
now.
same my
Oh no. You're
Chrissy
there.
got it. So
I
that's
hid.
all that
Okay.
Nobody else is
I'm not even looking for you. I'm hitting that guy.
No, nobody else.
So-
Um,
for guy in the middle,
Oh, different fucking
that guy, yeah, strange guy.
Okay.
He's different from the rest mostly.
short double is what I wrote him down
Short
as.
double,
Yeah.
good times. He
I'll just
has a
update
six. No, he yeah, he's a 16 initiative.
That's fucked.
And the rest of them,
Oh my god. He has a 16.
he's a 16 initiative.
Okay.
And the rest of them,
I assume.
it's a total of 16. It's like I have a plus 16 initiative. He's stupid. No,
I was like,
no,
a plus 16.
no. He's
What
a
are we
total of
fighting
16.
and why are we not running? That's my like,
No, he's got a total of 16. And then yeah.
What is for rebuttal?
The other
Confirm
ones.
who goes in what order. That's initiative. That's what we're doing right now. So
okay.
anyone that's going to be in combat, we roll a dice that has 20 sides,
Okay.
and we add our initiative bonus to it, and then it just goes highest to lowest.
Hate one of those things. I'm like, who do they use again for this?
Not necessarily right away, but later as combat continues. But I noticed that Simondil is gone as his squire is noticing. Okay.
You know what I love about baby carrots?
That is
Have
one
you
of
looked
the.
at ingredients?
What?
It says
She has a
ingredients
decent
carrots
notice.
on the bag, and it's like, no shit.
Okay, so and the other group of baddies has a total of 20
Actually.
for theirs.
Parsnip fries?
I'm just gonna put the dudes.
The dudes. I like that. That's good.
Welcome
And it's
to Becky Ryan.
And as a fun note,
Yep, I'm gone.
As long as you
Whoa,
it's okay.
you sneaky fuck.
You're not
All
Horizon
right.
Walker, are you?
We start
No.
off.
That is
with
the best version of the
Silmandil.
Ranger, though.
all right, Silmandil, as you
right.
come charging out of here to kind of see what the heck's going on.
Does that guy have a hat on?
Yeah, how much of my movement is
You
that?
see what you think.
Okay,
you
so
see.
from in here,
Mhm.
we'll put you at.
Fun
Here's
fact, you weren't
30.
wrong.
That's 30?
That's 30.
Okay. And so I can use my thing to charge, I just don't get the full attacks.
Right.
I'm okay with that, actually. What I was looking up, by the way, Becky, is I wanted an actual power word for Elsdurin, my sword, right? So I unsheathe Elsdurin and Kelmigil, right?
Yep.
Which is blazing sword.
Oh, okay. Good times.
Yeah.
What did you say?
On Kelmigil. It combines the Quenya adjective for blaze and the what the other one
The other one.
for
Gil.
well the like no Doran for well
What are you gonna do,
McGill.
hon?
He's gonna
him.
chart. He's charging. I
Well, I see all these guys beating up on Corin, so yeah, I'm charged.
actually see Corey kind of repping into one guy. To be totally fair. As he
He's like
slashes.
Corin's just kicking the
You
ass
see
out
the
of
one
people.
guy who's in half over there?
Yeah, there's a dude in half right now on fire. So
Because I don't know this full situation, I don't necessarily want to kill this guy, but I like to hamstring him.
okay.
Just try to kind
Oh.
of immobilize him.
Okay.
Wow.
Right, well, we don't know.
You don't
Just
know, we
because
know, we know,
Corin's
you
fighting
know.
doesn't mean it's a good reason to kill
19.
someone.
That will hit.
True.
I have my friend's line.
Like the last tavern that we were
Did you
at.
charge to like knockdown too, or
No, mine doesn't. I have to take a feat for that.
gotcha?
Or be mounted.
Or be mounted.
Charger?
Dirty.
Love Charger.
Charges grief. Wow. 18 for damage.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Well, no, for
Oh,
damage.
yeah. Oh.
Tyler. Tyler giggles.
Yeah, he takes it in stride.
Oh,
In that.
Yeah, he does.
that's 18 fire damage.
Yeah, he takes it.
Oh,
He knows all about being mounted.
He's
doesn't
still
he,
standing.
Chrissy?
wow.
Wow.
He's on fire, but he's still standing.
The
We're
battle
in a
is
conversation. You're not part of this.
You're kind of a part of it when you're in the room.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should
Okay.
take yourself out of it.
Are we gonna start coloring these peeps? We don't have to.
Somebody get some coloring books.
If you like.
I have a really
Here's the
good
yellow one.
adult Star Trek
Here's
coloring
some
book.
color options.
That's pretty good. There's a lot of curves.
So,
Green.
who's next in that list?
It will be
The door.
Corin.
Corey.
Then the door, then Corin.
The door.
Yeah, that's you.
Corn's turn, huh?
Mhm.
Boy, howdy, know what he's doing. Still doing the
No,
stupid
no
fucking thing.
the dodge doesn't last that long.
Good, because that was fucking bullshit the last 4 fucking times.
When characters can take dodge actions, so can my
Nice.
high level
27?
nonsenses.
Better.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Oh, wow.
We're
So
not
if you-
gonna use those.
Wow, double ones.
Once
Ooh,
I got like
rough times at ulti high.
I get to read your damage though. 9 points fire
So you roll
damage.
this.
Mhm.
We got more. We got more.
some D6.
Battle turn versus like their armor.
Hey, we get. Oh, we also have these. Too.
Here, let's have
Those are working well.
56 is a shit ton right there.
Oh yeah. 30 points regular damage.
We need more dice.
Okay, so that's 39 total damage for that one.
What's your damage at?
Still up.
Second attack.
Yes,
We
he
don't
uses
do so.
10 psychic dice because so he has like a higher range.
A 19?
His weapon is bigger than mine.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for explaining.
I think we've all.
Oh my
been
God.
sitting on the outside.
Oh my
You're doing really well on rolling fire.
This
Fuck
looks like
is that?
I think so. Go for it.
Use the little ones.
These are new. I haven't used those
There
for
you
you.
go.
10 points fire damage.
Try those.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
29 points regular damage.
Stop being better at fighting than me.
So 39 more damage to that guy.
Start fighting.
Fuck off.
Good times.
Hey, I haven't done shit except for throw an arrow back.
I hid.
I'm just waiting.
Hey, that's cool. though.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
He looks.
Okay,
He's
I lost the dice.
he's got some burn marks and some scar marks, but then again, his face looks screwed up to begin with.
Yeah, little hurt.
He looks hurt. He doesn't look like he's going down anytime soon. He's a fighter.
Good, I expect him not to go down.
Jobs, PJ.
Okay.
I have a job.
Next up.
I do too, but I'm not doing
next
it. 'Cause
is-
it's not that intense.
I don't have a
with
job.
it's
Yeah.
the short double dude,
Oh, short doubles.
the guy that
Good
Corin is
times.
fighting.
Good times. Okay.
He's gonna look at you and punch you in the.
He's rather short compared to his peers.
He gets advantage
Okay,
on
he's
his
standing in
attack.
front of Corey.
He does,
No, no,
doesn't he?
Take that
Look
from
at him
him.
compared to his other peers.
Yep. So
That's the beer that keeps.
I'm short.
Only melee attacks. Huh?
So he draws out his short sword and sick. Let's see. So that's a 24.
Zim zim
Yeah.
ala
34?
bim.
Okay, and also because he has advantage, he gets his sneak attack.
Tell you what, what's his bonus? I'll tell you what you need to roll.
Oh, okay.
I'm Johnny
Comes at
Quest.
you with his short sword.
If it's a +5, he needs to roll 15.
So he needs to be 20 is what he has to do.
I need to hit 20.
It just-
Okay, so that is
Oh.
6 piercing damage
Okay,
with 8 points of his sneak attack damage. Then his second attack. Oh yeah, make a Constitution save.
It doesn't fucking matter.
These guys are assholes.
A 23. Does that make it?
That makes it.
It's a fucking 20 damage.
Oh no, it made it.
Yeah.
It's just you take half damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Holy hell.
I don't know if Jesus actually exists in this realm.
There's a guy named Jesus who lives down the road. He does my taxes.
Jesus.
The Winter Stalker. She
Jesus
can defeat
the
anything but her taxes.
Call her only
Every
thing.
year.
To be fair,
15
taxes
points
in
of
the
poison
realms are
damage.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
I don't
When
have
they
time
say
for that
all you have to do
paperwork.
in life is pay taxes
Second
and
attack.
die, baby.
Okay,
That's all Silmandil does. Get
that's only a
taxes
17,
killed.
so that doesn't actually hit you.
It's not true.
But you watch as he makes that second attack,
He's-
and then goes to be a prepared foes.
Wait,
Is he part monk? Jesus. Okay.
He's all the
Next.
things.
he did.
Next
We
up.
get to meet. Anyway, I will shorten that to the Winter Stalker.
Okay.
That was good.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't think we have
Popped
time for her
out.
name to be the
Would you,
entire
are you
final
taking,
countdown.
taking up?
I know where I'm going.
Gonna fire anything?
Winter Stalker.
I'm probably climbing the wall to get out of the top.
Right, yeah. It's going to take you 2 rounds to get there.
Soon enough.
Where are you?
She's got her thing. Next person.
Next
We've got her thing. Next person.
is short.
Is the rest of them?
Shit. No, I wrote the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I flipped those around, but it's fine. I got the dudes and short double mixed up. So now we'll
Okay,
just
it's the
have-
dudes.
We'll have
All right.
the dudes.
Okay.
Where am I moving to? my
Okay,
friend?
so the one dude that you attacked is going to fight up on you.
Son of a bitch.
I'll do that first. I'll do that
I'm gonna
first.
hit you with all I
That
got.
won't hit you.
I'm gonna hit someone.
No, that was an
I'm
8.
gonna
That was
hit
8
someone.
plus,
Just
like
glances off
plus
my
like
shield.
5, so it's 13. So it doesn't work here.
Yeah, plus 4.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great.
He shouldn't feel too bad. I have been training my entire life.
Now the
I've been training
rest.
since last week.
The rest of them are going to move their full movement up to. They can only move 30
Bring
feet
it.
apiece.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
5, 10, 15.
Okay. And they're going to move up and come up on him. This guy is going to try. Actually, that guy's going to try to go to Longclaw.
You son of a bitch.
15.
Okay. That guy's also going to move up on Longclaw. Yep.
I didn't do shit.
And this guy's going to run up the alley.
Wow.
You got 3 on you too.
Yeah, fuck him.
As soon as I get done with these guys, I'm gonna
Okay.
help you.
Alright, well, we'll see who gets them first.
So,
I got,
Probably you.
I got 2 sworded.
guys, one of the guys on you, Corin, since okay, okay, that's only a 17. These guys aren't great.
Oh, he doesn't get a 25. Every fucking time. Fucking asshole.
Says the guy
Yeah,
who
like,
gets 25
I was gonna say, since the guy that
every
rolls
time.
generally 27 every
Oh, no,
time,
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm just like, you sound like you're complaining over
I'm
there.
not complaining. I'm just saying. The guy with 2 swords is a fucking dick. Called me a dog when the Corin doesn't
18.
believe
Is a dick. Like,
Against you, Longclaw?
That's all he
Yeah,
does. Just-
barely.
it.
Just hits you.
Yep.
God.
Sure
Okay.
does.
He's just
Okay.
They're
busy
still
dicking
looking
around.
for this pupper.
That's
Where the fuck is this
dog.
thing?
that would be 8 points of slashing damage as he hits
Okay.
you. That's one guy. Second guy, that's 19
Yeah.
to hit you.
Better than 18 it hits.
Okay, that's 7 points of slashing
What was
damage.
the first one?
First one was 8.
8. 7.
Second one was 7.
15.
Third guy, Misses you.
Neat.
So it's
Um,
it's a speckled one.
Who's next?
Did you do all of the
I'm not a big
little guys? Did you do guys
Yep.
still?
I got all those dudes there.
Yeah, he
Yep,
started
it's all
behind
good.
me.
I started behind you.
Alright,
Yep.
then we go to Longclaw.
Alright,
Stab a bitch.
I'm gonna monk some shit. Okay.
Monk it up!
Do you want to touch the unicorn poop for luck?
Don't touch the unicorn poop for luck.
It's either
Okay.
You
poop or
guys should
prolapse
be the next
anus.
character I'm creating. All this unicorn talk.
Is it
I
unicorn
may
poop? Is she a manure?
I may have to use some inspiration here. You let me know.
25 hit
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Are you gonna make it?
Probably.
I think
Um,
Cory's dead.
I'm
This guy right here.
Actually, I'm.
I punch him.
I'm climbing the wall.
I spend a key point.
Who are you punching?
Uh,
I'm gonna hit you like
This
fucking
guy.
pinata.
Okay, PJ, Battlemaster.
Going to
Put it under the guy who's punching.
Actually, I'm going pee first.
Put it on red. Put it on red.
okay. Okay, make an attack. Dude.
Okay.
Let's see. 4 is 8. Ooh. 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh my god, that's great.
I have to touch it for good luck.
Touched it for good luck.
Okay. My
These
fists,
are our high school colors.
my fists are a d6. 3 and
My fists are a -2.
yeah. 7 points of damage, but key point, stunning strike. He has to make a con save of 14.
No.
Neat.
Well,
He is stunned now.
Nope.
I'm supposed to keep track of those conditions, so he is. I'll remember that red is stunned.
Okay.
You can have a piece of it, man.
That would actually, yeah, probably.
Phil, I know I have a second attack.
Yeah.
May I spend my inspiration point to, instead of second attack, instead of attacking him, could I grapple him? If I spend the key point? Or the not key point, inspiration point.
Not this time.
Okay.
Ballsy though. I
Good.
like
Good
it.
effort. I like the concept, but not in this case. No.
Okay. Then I will use my second attack to punch the other guy, I guess.
Okay. So make your second attack.
Lines off the toilet.
It was Seattle. It was the Herman.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely.
There had to be some.
I wrote a
there.
paper about Western.
Nice. 21 to hit.
It's my favorite.
Yes. That does hit.
And
Are you hitting red again?
nice.
No,
No, I'm hitting the middle guy now.
He will be
I'm changing
yellow.
that.
Yalla.
I'm like, perfect.
10 points of punchy damage.
Okay.
Magical punchy damage.
Magical punchy damage. He takes it.
I'm sure he does.
The one
I
guy
can
is
see it.
baffled. One guy's baffled. The other guy's been like punched in the face. Deja vu.
All right. Attack number 1.
Okay.
Against the same guy. 20.
Yes.
Okay. And that is plus 12, so 18 damage.
Okay, that guy's down.
Okay, so my
Nice.
damage increases.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It does
And
increase.
it does. At what cost? All right.
So
So
you have the spirit. But no, the sword.
He's got the sword.
10, 15, 20. What's up? Second attack.
Suck.
Suck with the whack with the suck. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna press
beat
the
like
light?
this?
Oh, actually, I should look up warding maneuver real quick. I want
See
to
if it turns back on.
try to avoid people fucking with him.
That's usually my job right here.
Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to how this
I was
works.
sitting there, my head was cut off.
It's description. Features. There we go. Class features. Sorry, I'll be faster about this when I'm not, like,
Deja vu.
first using D&D Beyond.
I get you.
Deja vu.
We
Okay, cool.
will
That's good
judge
to
you
know.
until the end.
Guys, I'm using it just fine. Let's see what you got, Brian.
I can use
I
number
could
10
probably
people
use
in my
that too,
con.
but I've got 200.
Con score or con
I gotta
mod?
add my weapons.
That'd be
That's
nice.
what I realized I
Alright.
didn't do.
I haven't added a character to his game yet. Waiting.
That's an 11.
I noticed.
Does
I
not.
commented on
Okay.
it. Remove Mary.
I did remove Mary. I just haven't added yourself.
Okay.
It
She's
is
ready. She's
now
on there.
Corin.
Corin.
Oh well, fuck.
He's gonna punch a bitch, I'm asking.
Dude, yeah.
With a sword.
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna punch?
It's normal roll because
Are
he's
you-
dodging.
Are you punching short double?
Yeah.
Does a 17 hit?
Does not.
I'll just not hit him.
You're so upset though. It's not you.
I'm just swinging and missing.
It's the emotions.
It's because
And you were
we're
using
stupid
like
and
recklessly attacking for that. I would assume that's why you rolled.
Oh yeah.
Now it is
I said if I don't.
the
Is
dude.
he
I know,
still
right?
dodging?
He's dodging. Yep.
Oh wow, what a douche.
basic.
Now it is the dudes.
Now
Come on,
it's,
Silmandil. I'm glad you think you thought I
that's a
needed
natural
help.
20.
DM camera down. We fixed it.
You fixed it.
I mean, I can
So I will take full damage.
give you a D8
Huh.
to your AC.
I will take full damage.
If someone attacks you, so kind of.
So it's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm over there. It's called warding maneuver, and it rules. I need to really bump up my constitution so I can.
Don't worry, I rolled really, really low for this first
Alright,
swing.
It's like
Don't worry.
it 3 times.
I'm not worried.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I say you've got like 1,000 hit points.
Kill him
Chance
if
those
you
are
need to.
amateur
You've got
numbers.
1,000 hit
I
points.
don't even know how many hit points I have.
He's in a blood rage.
Straight
He's gonna
up
hit things, run into
75.
things.
So that's 5 points. No, sorry, 7 points of slashing damage. Make,
There's art
make
there
a
too.
Constitution save.
I forgot I put art in my character sheet too.
I mean,
And 80.
A 16.
16. Yeah, that makes it.
Oh.
Didn't set the DC high. It's just the damage is high for it.
Man, I'm glad these guys ain't poisoning me.
You would die.
Because you're immune.
I am immune. Fuck yeah.
Damn monks.
I am not immune.
So that's
Don't you think it'd be great if you
13
could be a
points
monkey race and then be a
of
monk?
poison damage.
Okay.
Poison.
Second attack.
Wouldn't that be
French.
delightful?
Goku.
He's the
Then you
poison.
would just
He misses your second.
Okay.
Misses him the second attack. And then he goes back into his.
Stupid defensive
Actually-
stance.
Actually, he. And disengages from you and backs up.
Oh.
What a dick.
That's what she said.
I don't know if
To
that's
the-
what they said.
To that corner. To
She's
that corner.
probably rather disappointed.
okay. It's fine. You can try running away.
That's
That was short double.
You can try.
yeah.
It is now winter.
I'm so kind
That it is.
The winter.
Winter is here.
That's her
Someone know you
catchphrase.
got
Winter
this.
is coming
One of
everywhere.
them's stunned and
There
still want to
it
punch in the
And
face.
it happens.
Hold it down if you need to move.
Awesome.
I'm sorry. Right? I have one more round. Fine.
Yep, you one more round up. Okay. Who's next?
Winter.
Building.
Or no.
Yep. She's doing her thing.
It is double
I can
goes
make it there in one
closer to
move.
the dudes.
Huh?
The dudes.
Oh, it's the dudes now?
Sorry.
Here come
You
the
have-
dudes.
You have to handle if you wanted me to be the
Alright,
person.
bro.
Oh! Yeah, right? Alright, so those guys go after Corin. Nope. Well, that's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit. I got my shield on. On my back.
So that's 10 points of slashing damage, halved. Halved because you're raging. So
That was a good
5.
hit.
So 5.
That was a good hit.
The other 3, one is stunned and cannot go.
I'm almost below 100, guys.
Nope.
Dangerous.
Nope. And the other one's dead.
I'm almost
Good.
bling, bling, bling,
So,
bling, bling, bling.
Who's next?
Oh, stop.
Sorry, they just.
It will be
Nobody
Longclaw. After this, I would like to see if we notice.
Yes, this is the round that I was gonna have those inside.
Man, they've been gone a long time.
Man,
12
12 seconds.
Sorry, I like
Normally
spit that.
piss that
For
long.
check.
Yeah.
Really long time, okay?
God, he really had to pee.
Each round is 6 seconds of honest time. So yeah, 12 to 18ish seconds is how long this has gone on.
It's a hell of a battle, man. 12 seconds. He's running away like a little bitch. It's only
Okay.
12 seconds.
So yeah, at the end of this round, we'll have those inside.
I know, we can't
Roll
run
perception and see if you guys notice. So who's
away.
next?
Last time I touched this, I missed twice.
Longclaw.
I'm sorry.
Longclaw.
That's your turn. You want to touch the poop first?
Don't touch the poop first.
Touch the poop.
Carrie,
I will.
God damn it.
Someone know you got
Poop
this.
to yourself.
Dude, I definitely have
That is
it.
how pink
Alright.
eye spreads.
Big poop spreads.
And that one guy that's red is stunned right now.
Yeah, sure is.
So
That's what I use for blush.
The birds and the unicorns.
I will step of the wind. Spend a key point, do step of the wind, and take the disengage action.
Are you just gonna pass the wind?
where are you gonna go?
Are you
You didn't
ripping
need to do that.
ass over there?
Save the key point.
I'm taking off. Oh, really?
What did
I
Corin
can warding
say?
maneuver if they attack you with the thing, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got a
don't-
ward.
Yeah, dude, do
Oh,
not
what
take.
did
Don't
Corin
waste.
say?
Don't waste
Do
the
that.
key point on that.
Corin literally
move.
said, "Stay."
Did you?
But Corin thought he was
To who?
talking to the
To
pupper.
you when we
Yeah,
first
he's
came out
like,
here.
look,
He didn't realize
you're-
that cats don't follow
talking
orders.
And then the
to
puppers didn't stay. Don't know where he
Dogs
is.
follow orders. Cats don't fucking care.
Yeah, cat will do the opposite just to spite you.
All right.
I'm just gonna say, go get hit if you do.
reverse psychology.
All right. He's got me.
Mhm.
I will
How come I knew you'd use that kind of PJ?
go to him. I would like to
PJ's
cut
fine.
his retreat
Fine, I
off.
got it.
So you're gonna dash over there?
Do you get
Yeah, let
any
me see.
opportunity attacks?
Oh, yeah.
No, he's gonna grab the other guy in the corner, I think.
This
How
one.
many people
No,
can
yeah,
how many people
up
can
by
you
the-
block with
by
your
the-
ward?
All the way over there.
One per use
Hold
of
on.
it.
Okay, there's 2 guys on him that can attack him as he
5,
moves away.
10,
Yeah, I can at least
15,
help him with
20,
one if it is.
25,
Okay,
30,
so
Tell me if
35,
you know
40.
yellow.
45. I have 45 feet of movement.
You're a monk, I hope you do.
I sure
One
do.
Move yourself there.
neither of those are gonna.
I got 50
Okay, cool.
feet of
So
movement.
I don't need
Move
to
yourself
use
there,
warding
then.
maneuver.
So move yourself there.
So by going around this guy, I have 50 feet of movement. I'm moving right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Sup. And I attack with my war sai.
You've got all that movement.
What just happened?
I have 50 feet of movement. That was only 45.
But you used your disengage action.
I did not. He said he's got
How-
me, so I did not spend the key point.
That's
Okay.
short double, right?
I somehow
Awesome.
closed Twitch. I closed everything for
Corin
some
is
reason.
very upset.
For some reason, everything closed and it deleted all your recents.
It's fine.
I don't
Okay.
know what I
It
did.
does that.
Ah.
I get it. Technology's hard.
I struggle.
What kind of armor is he?
Looks like leather-ish studded armor.
It's plush.
Okay.
He's wearing a unicorn outfit.
It's called magenta.
He's wearing my
He's
onesie.
wearing a onesie. Yeah.
17 did not hit him. So,
Okay.
whatever that works with.
I attack with the war sai.
It attacks.
Do I need... Oh, boy. I'm going to use the point of inspiration to re-roll that
Okay.
one.
You're like really,
You're
really
gonna
good
go
with
on
your
timeout.
inspiration.
He's like, let's get rid of the inspiration in the first 45 minutes.
Did you confirm it?
Did you know
You
the word?
confirmed
No,
it.
it was
That's
a
2
2 now.
ones.
No,
Oh, you rolled a 2. You're
Yep.
1 better.
You're
Hey,
getting
buddy.
there.
What's your total?
14.
No.
No. No, not even that. It's... No, it's 13. I have plus 11
shit.
for war sai.
Okay.
It's a plus 3. It's a plus 3 war sai.
Okay, you get over there. You
I
go
missed.
you go ham after you're like hopping off of people's shoulders, being the monk that you are,
Can't fucking hit.
and
Alright.
then you swing down and he just misses
So
it.
I have 2 attacks.
You do.
So I'll use the other attack to try and hit him again.
Okay.
Oh, these are the
Better. Okay. 17 plus 11 is 28.
Yes.
28
Yes,
to hit.
that
I know my
works.
Neat.
ships had hits or
I'm not sure.
Check.
You just missed.
They grazed it.
All right.
Like a cow. They graze.
not. So do a lot of.
Cows are my favorite.
Uh,
I've seen a whole party of
That's kinda
cows before.
We
turn
love
to,
the light.
10 points of magical slashy damage.
20 minutes.
And
I drive to
So it wasn't that long of a walk. So
I have an hour.
I will
so
then
was
use
wondering
this
if
key
someone-
point to patient defense.
He's willy-nilly with his key points also.
okay, how much damage you do?
I did 10 points.
Key points?
Okay, he looks haggard.
Neat. And I used a key point to
Neat.
take the dodge action.
All right, sounds great. Who's next?
Well.
Oh wait, it's now like for those inside the inn. You guys, what's your general perception? Your passive.
Passive, 11.
14.
I have an 11.
Okay.
So on D&D Beyond,
If you're-
somehow gave me a 15.
If you're above 10,
Perception.
you notice like
It should
you've noticed that
Yeah, it's
one
your
that one of
perception
your
plus 10.
like two of your friend, three of your friends now are out. They've gone somewhere, but you also hear a scuffle in the street.
He's very smart.
So can I get the rest of you guys just kind of roll initiative if you wish?
Fuck yeah.
Oh man, I bet it's the big guy again.
You know what, Kenna?
Big roll.
Sometimes
Yeah.
skulls gotta be broken. And in this instance,
All right.
grief is best solved by
What did
skull
everyone
breaking.
get? I got an
17.
17. Okay. So, Kenna.
Are you rolling? On the
Um,
same side. Just gonna keep drinking.
Albie, you're not participating?
I am 2 beers in, or 2 ales in.
Albie is...
Aren't you a dwarf?
He's not
Yeah.
all in, he's all out.
Only 2 beers.
Winter
He's
Sucker.
drinking dwarven beer. The good beer.
It's been, what, 20 seconds?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
give
yeah.
you
It's like
Oh, yeah.
he's throwback 2 beers in 20 seconds. Let's be fair. That's a good time. Okay.
I would like to say during this time,
Yeah.
I ordered rooms for us.
Oh, you get rooms as well during this time frame as whenever this thing resolves.
You guys gotta let me do this. I can talk down the price. I got a plus 10 charisma now.
Damn.
Which uses.
When she uses the sword,
What are we talking
you do
about?
have to you do have to actually have that as your arcane focus, though.
That's fine.
It does. It takes like an hour of time with it.
Can she use it
To
as an
become
arcane
it.
focus if she's a
Okay, so I gotta
sorcerer?
do that tonight.
I can
I'm allowing
talk
her
to
to.
the
That's cool.
Because of the
the
type of
innkeeper
weapon
and
it
say,
is.
hey, we're expecting to get rooms. There. I'll say that.
Okay, we're planning on it. We're planning on it. As he's throwing back a beer.
Down
Who's-
1, down 2, and then we're
Who's the
playing
top
a
of this
game.
round?
So,
It'll be
we're
Silmando.
drinking and driving our cars.
Silmando.
All right.
You got 3 guys next to you.
I know.
One who's no longer stunned.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, that's fine.
It's only a round.
Yeah, I guess.
It's only a round.
Dude, I'm a knight.
If you're gonna
Yeah,
hit
I know.
one of the not ones, let me know. Put that on me then.
Will do. I will start
Sure.
with red. And I would like to. How would you want me if I wanted to disarm him?
Cut off his arm.
Not my style.
What kind of do you have? You don't have maneuvers, do you?
Get it?
No, I don't, because I
Get
didn't take
it.
Battlemaster.
Right.
I took Cavalier.
It's gonna make things a little bit tougher to do.
Like disadvantage or something like that?
Yeah.
I'd happily roll
Okay.
disadvantage
All
to
right.
try it.
Sorry.
This is kind of that whole like you're not trained on disarming people by doing this, so
I'm mostly trained at running them through.
Okay.
Got it.
Yes.
That's
You're trying to aim for the hand, so it's a targeted kind of strike.
Ooh.
Ouch.
that's still a 13.
It will hit.
Who are you going for? Red?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 2d8 now. Nice. 9 plus 12 is 21.
So red has
Jeez.
28 damage.
Okay. I will give you the disarm, not in the way you're intending.
Oh no.
Oh god, I hope
Hey, at
it's
least it
what the-
cauterizes the wound.
I hope it's in the most literal
It's
sense.
it's actually the
correct
literal
way.
sense of disarm.
correct
You
way.
come down and it's a forearm Luke Skywalker moment. Like it's
Wow.
gone.
Oh, yeah.
That
Well,
hurts me.
at least it's
It's
cauterized.
cauterized. He's not bleeding out, but he is screaming now.
Handouts in this party.
Ah.
Did you want me
Now
to-
they all definitely
Yeah,
know
get rid
what's
of it.
going on outside.
He's done.
He's not dead.
Oh.
He's still up.
He just has
He's
to
just
come.
now missing an arm.
Okay, well, I'm
Is it his
gonna
Poor guy.
Is it his arm with the sword? Or?
It was his arm with a weapon in it.
So we know, like, okay, because that makes sense. Just arm. Get him, yeah.
After Silmandil,
I'm
it
not
is-
done.
He's not done.
Nope.
After Silmandil, it is
Is Silmandil.
Stillendil.
The Stillman.
Stillmandil.
It's
Stillmandil.
Twin brother.
It appears out
His good
there.
friend.
You can tell it's his evil twin.
Alright, I'm gonna
because he has
attack
a
yellow
goatee.
now.
Okay.
It's like lore.
He's wearing it.
It's like lore.
Surrender now or face this fate similar to your friend.
No.
Okay, make
Never.
a intimidation roll.
Ooh.
Wow.
I have intimidation trained too, actually.
He's intimidating.
Damn.
Hold on.
Intimidation.
I just rolled a crap in my
But
pants
can
roll.
you use your strength?
Plus
for
6, so 25.
You watch is like his like angry demeanor seems to like go, huh? Yeah, he's like freaked out by you right now,
But not.
visibly.
Okay, but he's not giving up.
He doesn't. It doesn't look like he's planning to attack you soon. It's hard to tell because he just looks like he just nearly crapped himself.
You see a little bit of shit run down his leg.
You see a little bit of pee trickle up.
He should
Quite
have
right.
worn his brown pants.
He did not eat
Alright,
properly.
well
he has
then.
not had fiber in a while,
Wow.
so his shit is pretty
That
runny.
guy.
He's not. It's not like he's not gonna like. He doesn't have a reaction to run.
Yeah,
No, quite that fast.
fast. So it doesn't digest very well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the new guy. 15 plus 9, so 24.
Yes, that will hit.
The new guy.
Which one's the new? Oh,
The one,
that's
the
not
one
yet.
with no pogs.
Surprisingly enough, I can figure that out.
Nice.
Except for I'm ruining
24.
all the walls.
Break down the walls.
24 fire
I'm
damage.
stealing all those. I can't do that.
Okay. Wow.
Ooh,
That's
the
from the
guy
new
who
guy. Awesome.
The guy who didn't believe you?
No, were you going after the guy who didn't like?
The new guy. The yellow guy tried to intimidate.
Yep, and this
That
guy
seemed effective.
seemed
So I'm attacking the other one.
He's just
Okay.
reaffirming.
He's yes.
Hey,
Next.
fun fact, I'm now in a position to hold the line against all three of them too. Try and run.
Say you.
And take 2 attacks of opportunity. Could care
Okay.
less.
Okay, that first one, nope.
Yeah, it's new turn. They don't get advantage.
Oh, that's true. Well, they both failed anyway.
Okay.
Did you guys
That's
drink
good.
yours already?
Yeah. You were attacking. Go for it. I still have some.
I have to go
I
on
still
my
have some.
turn.
Here.
That's
PJ.
right.
I didn't drink all
Amateur
mine.
hour over
Again.
here.
Yep.
It is. This is my last one though.
No. 16.
That doesn't.
Second attack.
You get the short double.
22.
Sorry.
Yeah.
In your brain.
No, I was gonna do it first.
Never
and
mind,
you
I'm
did
not
it.
going to offer you mine because you'll just be upset.
8 points fire.
That's why I was sipping.
Nice!
32 points of regular damage.
He rolled max
As
So
you
what's the total?
don't worry.
Oh.
No, that won't matter.
You can just cross him off.
You can cross him.
Short double's
Oh
dead.
shit! I just realized I'm making Elsarin more powerful.
That's fine.
So as you run over, these two guys try to swing at you. You know, your big form kind of shoves them out of the way. Ineffective. You run over as this guy seems to have dodged a scythe strike, and that's now sticking in the ground. He is trying to leap up off of it and start climbing up the sidewall. But you know, this is like for you a pinata. As you run up,
You tall son of a bitch.
as you run up with this flaming sword in hand.
I believe the term is now a Balthazar.
Oh, Balthazar.
Calling a Balthazar.
You run up
Stupid
and
kids that I see.
woof, you catch him in the midst of the side and legitimately clave him in twain.
Wow.
He is
Holy
sliced into Darth Maul style. Now clamped on the ground and writhing in pain as the upper part of him, dirty dogs.
Oh, does he do something?
Nope.
Okay.
I look around for the
As he just kind of writhes there and just says words.
Fucking dogs.
So since I knocked an opponent to 0, bonus action to... Well, not bonus action.
It's your extra.
That's a good thing.
It is a bonus action.
Okay.
It is as a bonus
Well,
action you
since
get the
I
extra
haven't
one.
done a bonus action in
Yep.
this turn.
Yep. Attack him. Kill the beast.
Oh, yeah.
Just give me disadvantage. No.
At
but that's
28.
Yes.
10 points fire damage.
There you go.
28 points regular damage.
Wow. Jesus, dude.
How much was that total?
38.
Okay. He's not quite dead yet.
Oh,
He looks like hell.
He's not
Jeez. Man. Yeah.
Okay,
looks like
then.
crap.
I think I'll go for a walk.
I feel
You're
happy.
not fooling anyone, you know.
No, I'm not dead yet.
Okay. Next.
Winter Stalker.
You're finally up there, and
Yep.
you can.
I'm
get
gonna
position.
attack the other one that he's not attacking. That's with him.
Okay.
At 16.
Yes.
Plus, my plus.
Yes.
I don't know your pluses. What your plus is?
Has he been attacked yet?
He is not.
What are you going for?
The other one that's with Corin.
Yeah. He hasn't been hit yet.
That's
Us.
9 damage.
I swear
Okay.
to Jesus.
And I'm gonna attack him again.
Whoever
do it
this
twice.
Jesus
Gary, how
is.
much did you do?
9.
Yes, that will hit. Before you go far. Yes, that will hit.
You made a gloom stalker, didn't you?
12.
So much.
There is. There is a sheet of paper around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Next
Go figure.
is Elowin.
Okay.
I have 40 movement.
You're quick.
Yeah, well, someone.
Well,
move.
that's right.
I'll move you.
I will
Move
go
on.
towards Silmandel.
I used
I
to
just
be
didn't.
quick.
I just, that's the other
3,
spell that I have.
4,
Actually,
What did you roll, Elvin?
9.
I rolled an
I
18.
can move. That's my.
I'll show you.
One more than you.
I was like, I don't know if she heard a 7 or a 17. So.
I will go there and I will take out my crossbow
Okay.
and.
The fuck?
Or I guess my
Should
short
have showed him that part.
19.
Tiger's coming back.
Does a 19
No,
hit?
she's not.
Huh?
Does a 19 hit?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, 19 will definitely hit.
It's 200 years in the future.
Wow.
That's delightful.
Tigers.
Which one's that? Is on red?
Yeah.
So how much does red have?
So red has 38 damage.
Okay, he looks awful.
Your damage isn't calculated correctly.
Okay, what is
You need to add your dexterity bonus to your damage as well.
So that would be 15. So 43 damage.
Oh, you just put the plus 4
But the
ahead.
plus 4's ahead of it.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Don't worry.
why.
I was like, wait, what? I see your plus right there.
Well, then I saw that too, and I was like, oh, it's not right either. It should be much higher.
Yeah.
That's what I
He looks bad. Doesn't look hurt. Doesn't look dead yet, but he looks bad. Who's next?
Who's next?
Who's next?
Oh, sorry. It will be Kenna.
Kenna, you're up.
Okay. So I'm assuming I'm inside that
Yep.
building there.
You're right.
Extra.
Okay.
You're on the one on
Where
fire.
will my movement of 30 feet get me?
30 will get you
Right behind me.
right here.
Okay. And so I see the big red guy down here. That's Corn, yeah.
This is Corin.
Phoenix.
Right. And
That'd
there's
be
2
Phoenix,
bad guys or just 1 bad guy on it.
There are 2 guys in front of him, one of which hasn't had a chance to move up on him and has got 2 arrows sticking out of his back.
Okay.
Why can't everybody just stay
Make a
away?
Is one of those mine?
So I'm gonna run out and
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that
fire.
Bleeding half?
would have been the guy he clipped
Oh,
off.
okay.
That was
I'm just gonna run into this
Yeah.
She just
I'm
ruined
gonna
that
run
race for
out
me.
and just
and just hug people
sigh
with my
a
fire
heavy
arms.
sigh
Uh-huh.
and say this again, and then I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Oh.
What?
Zap.
That's a bad,
Damn.
And I'm
bad
gonna do
idea.
2. I'm gonna do 1 at each of the 2 on Corin, and then send 1 at one of the guys on Longclaw.
Okay.
Damn it.
Well, there's no guys. There's no one on Longclaw right now because
Longclaw's
Longclaw's
right here.
across the
Man,
way.
I ain't doing-
Longclaw got cut in half.
I ain't doing shit in this bag.
Silmendil.
Have to run away.
This is,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
true.
Silmendil.
That's true.
Oh, okay. He looks like he's got that. So I'm just gonna send 2 at one of the guys on Corin and 1 at the other guy.
Looks like he got.
Kenna, I really like you. I appreciate that vote of
I'm gonna
confidence.
go for this guy in the street. I like that.
The barbarian looks like
They
he-
were easier to reach.
I will punch the fuck out of Kenna. That is-
You don't know.
Not enough to hurt her. Just enough to.
She can't see to
You don't
the
know
other
your
one.
own strength.
Just to let her know that it upset me.
That's why you're not allowed to pet kittens.
Yeah.
Longclaw.
Yeah,
So,
we all know how
what's
that
so roll your attacks with Scorching Ray?
What did
So the
Kitty's head
first
go?
one is oh god, that is like
I don't have that
25.
Yeah, that hits.
Second one is
Kitty's head and
More than
hand is
that
better
to
than
hit.
Kitty's body.
third one is more than that to hit.
Okay. Wow. Okay, all 3 will hit.
That's why I need
Okay.
So cool.
2d6 fire.
Masenko.
By the way, now I'm thinking about if mice and men, and that makes me really sad.
First one does
So these first 2 are on red, yellow.
Okay.
Red, yellow, red. Oh, it's
14 damage.
Okay.
Looks like a yellow.
Second one does
Yes.
12 damage.
He's dead.
Third one does
Is the third one on the same guy?
It's green, yellow. She's doing it. She
Oh,
she
okay.
did one on the other.
13 damage.
Green, yellow. Okay.
Green, yellow is toast. As he falls over right in front of Corin. Okay. Next
It
up,
is now the dudes.
the dudes. Oh man. Okay, so these 3, seeing their comrades
She
fall,
was really excited to do it.
disengage from Silmendil.
Shit, they do.
Okay.
Alright, at 10th level you become a master creatures, provoke an attack of opportunity of you, and they move 5 feet or more while within your reach. So, hold the line.
it's very.
Because love isn't always on time.
That's fine. This over there so you don't knock it over.
So is it when they provoke an attack of opportunity from you?
They do provoke an attack of opportunity if they move 5 or more feet from me.
Regardless of anything.
Period.
Okay.
Just gotta turn you
So-
away from the wall.
Yeah.
Now you're facing them.
Alright, let me just see how
We
many.
haven't really done anything except.
You do it only once?
Oh,
Or all, all
no.
3?
Write
Nope.
down.
Nope.
Corin is very upset.
hold the line
everybody's
is just
taking
that.
his kills.
Is that really all it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone.
So all three of them.
Okay, so they're gonna try. They're gonna go away, but they're gonna provoke an attack of opportunity from you.
Yes. So
And they're going to run
They are.
this
Remember
way.
me?
So I'll do red, yellow, and then red.
And they're gonna try and dash away. So
Oh,
Miss.
man.
Missed red.
okay,
Oh,
Good
nat
roll.
20 on the second red, yellow.
okay,
Yellow?
Red, yellow, nat 20
red,
back.
yellow.
Phil, please don't
Just
take
yellow.
them out of
Yellow.
initiative
Yellow.
yet.
okay,
Or just yellow, yeah.
okay.
Thank you.
Good red, yellow.
She's the one controlling initiative. I'm not worried about it.
What do you
They're not out of initiative.
mean? The dudes? Okay.
Yeah, they're booking it though.
Alright. 7 and 5 is 12, plus 4 is 16, plus 12 is 28.
28
28
to.
fire damage.
Which one's that one?
We have 7 different.
Oh, okay. He's just finally up to the rest of them. Okay. All right. So your next one. As they all three try to run.
Love isn't always sometimes.
Wow.
Oh, baby, second nat 20. I love my life right
Wow!
now.
Boom!
What?
They ain't gonna get popped.
They were just trying to leave now.
My name is Silverdale.
No, they
No,
can't.
if they leave, we cannot fucking ask them any questions. We can't do anything. They cannot leave.
It's going to allow questions.
PJ.
It's okay.
I know you do, but I wanted to slow them down. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta see
I'll be
something.
fine.
We have chips?
It's not the same. I got
Eat
5 bags of
yours.
chips right here.
Do you need more chips?
There it is.
There's
Hold
a
the
bag in the
line.
cupboard.
We really do.
Anyone I hit, their speed is reduced to 0.
Oh!
They cannot
Yes!
run away.
Okay.
Cannot run away.
So-
Clean up.
Yellow and you said red?
No, red escaped. I did not hit red.
Okay.
I
Red.
missed that attack.
I'll get you.
You got yellow,
I got your back.
That was not very good for damage, but whatever.
and you also got red green here.
14, 16, 30.
Not very good for damage.
Yeah, you did.
I did 9 damage.
I rolled 2 1s.
I did 9 damage.
Oh, he's dead. Now I do 3d8 damage.
That's not
Oh
right.
my god!
Elsterin, my friend.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, it comes.
Oh
at a
yeah.
horrible
Make a
cost.
wisdom save now.
Oh yeah.
Get that 20. Nat 1.
He's holding up nat 20s. That's for
Oh,
sure.
he's rolling the same dice as you, too. He's got the same dice.
Oh, shit.
What's your total?
My wisdom, I think, is only a +1. Not enough, because I have to get a 15, dude.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, no, I
you
failed
do.
that.
Okay, so as you do this and you feel the power of the sword in your hand grow, and that part of your hand starts to turn a white viney gray
Oh, goddamn.
as it seems to start crawling up your wrist.
Oh shit.
You see what you did for power? Not just has to have.
And you
cursed items.
and you hear the voice in your head.
Son of a bitch.
Yes, we feed, we become strong.
Yeah, that's not great.
Sure it is.
That's not what you want to hear from a weapon.
Mark, then you have currently
Oh,
1
you don't
point of
want to
corruption.
You don't want to hear bouncing your head from inanimate objects? Oh yeah, that's okay.
Change some things up.
After
2 note.
it is now Longclaw.
Very rare.
All right. The one who ran away.
Mm-hmm.
How far
Well,
is
he didn't move. He got hit and stopped.
No.
only
He
two-
killed one.
The only two
Two-
that are alive are red and yellow.
Red got out. Red
Red
booked it.
got free.
How
Yeah.
far is he?
He is 60 feet straight that way.
Can I get him still?
Really?
You could get him.
He was here?
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, I can get to him. Feline agility. I move
Feline
twice my
agility.
movement in one movement.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I spend 0 movements on the next turn.
Yep. Oh god.
Shoot.
You go 100. Okay, you get to it.
I go 100 feet.
You need to
Yeah.
live view button on that camera for me. Thank you.
Yeah, you totally make it to him.
I go 100 feet.
I'll give you that. Yeah, you make it to him.
Oh, yeah, red ran away. Successful.
How's he looking? Is he looking hard?
He's one of the worst ones.
I got him.
On your turn.
no.
Is it my...
Once
You
it.
can't attack. You use all your movement to get
Well, no.
No.
He's
Oh, no.
he's that
That's
cat like
a
agility thing.
tabaxi
Oh,
Factor
nice.
thing.
Yeah.
So you gonna grapple him? He
him
looks bad though. He's one of the ones that looks
Hold him
awful.
tight.
He's the
I'm
one
gonna-
that's missing an arm.
Yeah, he's the one that's actually
Yeah.
missing an arm.
He's the one that punched hard
Bring his
earlier.
Yes, you want to push the button on the back of the camera?
I'm
He
going
did.
to.
He did.
Oh, good.
He did.
I'm going to punch him, but I'm going to pull the attack.
Okay.
So I don't kill him. I'm
Okay.
just going to knock him out.
Make your attack roll.
Oh, I wanted to kill him.
I'm going to do...
You get your chance.
Animal.
Guys,
I'll
do
do
you
it
realize
with-
how demented this is in real life? Just craving to kill people.
I'll do it
It's a
with...
bit.
I can't even kill bugs without having a slightly guilty conscience.
I
We have
know
a
more
spider
than
web
you
in our
guys do.
shower because I feel guilty.
You shouldn't kill
Alright,
spiders.
so make your attack.
Oh,
Kill all the
Okay.
shitty bugs.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to hit him with the back
Try
end of
leave
the
ours.
war
I
side
Gotcha.
so I don't, like,
Shower
slice
room.
anything off.
Little buddy.
Anything more off?
I do talk to
Yeah.
the spider in the shower sometimes.
Me too.
Becky.
Every once in a while, I'll like take him outside just on the off
13
chance that Beavis is
That
alright.
just
And that was
hits.
on what-
Oh my god!
Just
Daddy
hits.
long legs.
That's
Don't
awesome.
care
The
about
minions
it. It's a
for
wolf
this.
spider.
Oh, wow.
What
Not
did
that
you
hard
do?
to hit.
Yeah.
You
I hit
got
him for 13.
Yeah.
Which one? Red?
Yeah, it's red.
Ooh,
And this is just
13
subdual, right?
13
Yeah.
points of subdual damage.
Yeah, he's down.
Neat.
Yeah, he's unconscious. You boom, and he
Drag his ass back.
Oh yeah, I got
falls flat on his nose. Next.
That
What do
one-
your hands look like?
Silmandil.
I gotta take a turn to like.
Silmandil?
Oh, did you get the winter
I have opposable
this turn?
claws.
Yeah, because we had the dudes, but because Silmandil had hold the line, he got his reaction, which caused all that. And it was Long Claw. And
Okay.
Now we're back up to
Okay,
Silmandil.
great.
Yep, he used his
I
reaction.
was trying to remember where we were in the line because it's been a
Yeah.
while.
No.
Gotcha. I was like, where are we at? Okay, good.
Like my next turn is to catch my breath
Because
because I have to do that.
Inappropriately.
I was quite excited.
Do you want me to get the pop Funko?
18.
Too?
Oh, Jesus, no.
18.
Yes.
38.
I
Yeah, well, I have a point of corruption, so.
Yeah, you do.
It's-
Yeah, you do.
Can we eventually like
I'm
get
fine.
some of the corruption from DCC so I can have really
got
fucking
plenty.
weird shit happen to me?
I'll gladly use the weirdness tables. But the upside with this corruption is you can get it tightly undone.
Yeah.
But we'll still have permanent scarring.
Cool, I'm fine with that. Just like Frodo.
Yeah.
We're using Matt Mercer's corruption roll?
Yeah, we
Is that
are.
what we're using?
Yep.
Shout out to Matt Mercer. I know you're not watching.
22.
He might be. You don't know.
I'm sure he's
That,
not.
is it more than a 4? Is it a 0? Yes, it's dead. Yeah, that good.
Ooh, now I'm at
Super dead.
4d8.
Yes, you are.
Oh my god!
That'll last
And I-
until a long rest.
Yeah, and I can't remember what else
Oh,
I
yeah.
had there, but yeah.
Yeah, I have to make
That
I have to make
lasts
the roll once a
until-
day.
Yes, you have to, now. Yeah, and now it's because of your proximity to it, and that your next roll you have to beat. I believe it's an 18.
Yeah, because you only gave me the initial roll. So
Right.
everything else is on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I shouldn't know that.
Yeah, I believe it's 18. Will be your next beat.
Oh shit!
It's a,
Wisdom's my lowest ability.
what's the
score.
worst thing about the corruption is it depends on how close you are and whether or not you have corruption yet or not
Right. No, that's
from the thing. Okay, so all of them have been vanquished. We will flip out of initiative, and that is hysterical.
I'm Kel McGill.
It's a critical roll thing.
Okay, so
That's
now in the midst of this street, there are several dead cloaked figures of mixtures of different races that are currently laying prone on the ground. Dude writhing in half as he's bleeding out everywhere.
I stab him through the throat.
Okay, he is totally gone now.
Can I jump off the roof?
Yes, you can. Where would you like to land?
Right, just right,
It is
right
not a
about
fun
here,
fellow.
behind him.
Okay.
Right by the door.
I run at her.
Do I need to run anything? Do I need to
Make a dex. Make an acrobatics check.
Why?
acrobatics? 14.
Why?
Okay, you make it. You land
Sorry
it.
first.
It's rough, but you
Okay,
land
I
it.
get that.
So,
See, we
like,
saw her
how
for a
does that
second. We
happen?
don't even know
So,
who the
like,
fuck she is.
just so I know, because I'm like
Where
one
am
of
I?
the closer ones to you. Like, how do you
Where
do
am
it?
I?
You're right here.
You're just right in front of the
But
door.
where's my mini?
Your mini's
It's
right
right in
here.
front of the
Oh,
door.
sorry.
I put it right in front of
I
the door.
can't see it.
Let's go.
Paige,
I go, follow me.
can you
And I
move
run
me
inside.
up to her as she lands?
You go into the tavern.
Yeah, I go into the tavern.
Wait,
So,
No?
so yeah, she lands. Don't worry, we're not worrying about
Yeah.
this now.
Ah, okay.
We're not worrying about this. It's
Yeah.
just more of like where she was in proximity to people. She lands, and you hear this voice yell from the midst of the carnage, like, "Follow me!" As she books it into
The tavern.
the tavern.
I go.
Okay, Elowen follows.
In Sylvan, right? I will catch up with you.
I think dragging this guy back.
Yeah, he is.
I start.
That's what
I
I'm
have to
for.
take a breath. Give me a little bit.
Cat-like reflexes aren't
Don't
good
make
at
me
fast
run, damn it.
speeds.
I'm talking to Tom.
Okay.
I'd like to loot the body nearest to me, please, before I go in.
Okay.
100 feet.
As
Is
you
attacked in less than 6
As-
seconds.
so Kenna, as you start looking around at the closest
Yeah.
corpse, And that you find on them a light crossbow and a scimitar. A set of about 18 bolts for the small crossbow. But other than that, person appears to have nothing really specific symbolage on him or anything weird like that.
Shotgun?
Yep.
No gold?
They're not carrying any gold.
I regret everything.
I kicked it and I walk in.
Okay. So Kenna goes in. You guys are dragging back this body.
I was dragging him back. It looks like they met me halfway.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the goal, because I want to prevent him from outright murdering him, because I want to get information out of this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. We need
Okay.
to wake him up, though. I knocked him out.
And he's now at least got
What's funny, that's the small amount of gold.
I knocked him out. And
Yeah, that's not all of the gold.
Okay, so you guys drag him back and you're bringing him back here?
I got rid of that.
Or are you going to meet in the
Alright,
alleyway?
what we need to do-
We probably shouldn't take it in the tavern.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
First
hey,
of
we're
all-
new in town. Let's
Yeah.
beat
First
everybody
of
up.
all,
Uh-huh.
I have a bag of holding, and it is empty.
I'm gonna stand at the bar and wait for everybody.
Is he
Okay.
going to suffocate?
I
There
have gold
is
person.
enough air in a bag of holding for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Accomplished.
Jesus.
It's a pocket dimension.
You'll
It's
find out more
huge.
Yeah, I get that, but we need to go find an alleyway or something where we're not going to be bothered.
No, where we're not going to be bothered is in the rooms that were rented that we can lock and tie him down to a chair. That's where we're not going to get bothered.
Now remember, there's no atmosphere in a bag of holding. So depending on how fast you are, that guy could die. He's not holding his
Okay,
breath.
so we'll just-
He's unconscious.
Fine, we'll put most of him in it, and then I'll tighten it so his head is sticking out, and I'll put my cloak over his fucking head.
Or I could dimension him door
I'll
up
steal
to-
him
Hold on.
away.
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't know you could
I'll
do that,
steal
though.
him away, grab him by his throat, and slam him up against the
Wait,
wall.
hold on.
I
hold on.
can't do that. I'm not magic.
Okay, hold on. So, Corin, you're going to grab him?
By the throat.
Okay.
He's already unconscious. Keep that in mind.
And slam him against the fucking wall.
He's less than 13 points away from dead
Okay.
because I pulled that damage.
Just
But
going to wake
As
him
he
up.
splatters against the wall, he's still unconscious.
Dawn Color. We need him alive.
My hand looses and I let him drop to the ground. I storm off.
And he's like a pile on the ground right now.
Alright, I'm gonna do
Still
what
breathing,
I'm gonna
but
do what
barely.
I was talking about doing.
Flaming sword still
Try
in
to
hand. I
sneak
storm
Yep.
off.
Okay.
are there windows upstairs to the?
Yeah, there are windows up top. Yeah.
Do you want to take my bag of holding? I'm sconned up.
Yeah. Well, I can
Just carry the body up.
if I
No, that's fair.
I can carry him up. I can run along vertical surfaces.
Oh yeah.
So I'm a monk.
It's just fucking weird.
And Kitty. And Kitty Cat.
Which just makes it even more weird.
The problem is his weakness is
I
being in the
promise.
tree, not the tree itself.
And he also has trouble getting back down.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
your
Yeah.
main issue.
It's really
Call
awesome.
the
It's
fire
like
brigade. Call the fire brigade.
for real.
the last 20 feet is really clumsy looking.
Unless you're a leopard,
So
I am a left.
you're taking the body up.
Left-handed.
So you're taking the body up.
then it wouldn't be awkward for you.
Are they taking it?
'Cause
You
the way
take
that
so you're hauling the body up.
I'll take him up to.
You guys haven't rented any rooms yet.
Where? No, where? Did he
Albie
come
did.
in?
No, they haven't come in yet.
Albie's been inside. He hasn't rented any rooms yet,
I thought
and
one of them did.
none of you guys have talked about really having a room
Well,
yet.
I peer.
I look at Tom and go, "We're going downstairs."
I peer into an empty room.
Oh.
I look for an empty room.
I go.
You look for okay.
Tom,
That's
open the door.
that's a reasonable thing. Hold on.
I know, but
Oh my God.
I'm.
I know you're in a rush.
I'll look for an empty room,
know you're in a
and
rush.
then I'll signal down to Silmandel which room I'm at.
Okay. So you take the thing upstairs. You find an empty room along there that's not lit. It's dark.
Yep.
You haul it in.
Excellent.
Okay. Silmandel walks around the outside. We get back inside, and that you stand there. Well, kind of flash forward while that nonsense is going on. Inside,
I just
I
point at
prefer
Tom.
if you
He
do.
knows where.
you walk in, and he kind of goes, huh.
And actually, maybe
Downstairs.
I'm wearing full plate, dude.
Okay.
I weigh a shitload.
Just you this time?
Nope. This group.
Like 80 pounds of armor.
This weird group.
Oh yeah, that's.
It's just
pretty
Ken and
hefty.
I.
I say it's just Kenna and Albie's oddly enough at the bar still.
Send the weird group down.
I whistle at Albie. I can't do the whistle I want to, but it's yeah.
The one at sports games that one guy can always do.
Yeah, that one. I can't do it either.
whistle. It's a really loud whistle.
No, it's one of those ones that goes.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. The slide whistle.
Slide whistle.
I love those. My mom always took them away from me.
You, as you kind of like motion around, like you know these, like you're trying to, it's like, all right, yeah, him. Hey, dwarf. Pat's right in front of you on the bar.
Look up for my drink.
Yeah, you see the gloomy looking one that's walking away? Yeah, she probably wants you to follow her.
No.
Lovely.
She wanted you and your friends to follow her. I don't know.
Sir?
I've known her for... see that door over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a door that leads down now. It's unsure where it is. There's in this part of the bar, there's a door that's just behind the bar, and that you could easily proceed into the kitchen. And that, as that's what he's pointing to. So I guess if that winter stalker wants you to follow her, I guess she thinks you're okay.
Such a lame name.
Do we get to
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Whoa,
What is she
easy,
gonna do?
long claw.
Attack me as soon as I walk in there? I'm not here to brawl.
I'm not gonna attack
No,
you.
she's not that kind of dame.
It's fitting.
My name is freaking.
Normally, if she has to take you down there, she has a pretty good reason. And, well, I have no reason to even know why, but...
I know.
Alright, these drinks are on
No,
her.
I'm
I take
holding
two
her down. I don't want her to
that
be down
I asked
before.
for. I have one
I'm gonna
for
cast
Corin,
alarm on the door.
and I have one for me, and I just start just going down. And then I go number two, and I look at the barkeep, and I say, fill these up. They're on her. And I walk.
I look at Tom and I go, the cask is downstairs. I don't. You know there's one downstairs.
It's sweet, yeah, okay.
I have a cask downstairs.
He sounds like
I
he's
have
been
my
chain
own.
This
smoking
has
for
been an
many
odd day,
years.
to be totally fair.
It's actually the brother of that cloth merchant.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Totally
Same
that
family.
same
Tom and I are
family.
good friends.
He's
so we're
obviously younger because he doesn't sound like he's been smoking since he was 10.
Oh, because he does.
Yeah, it's a strange place.
Guys want balloons.
You, Kenna, and Albie.
Okay, so it's Kenna, Albie, and
Sam.
Elwyn.
Can I make sure that the rest of them can get in if I cast that?
Isn't it allergic
With
like-
alarm, you should be allowed.
Alarm you can designate.
You can just-
recipients
you can
that
designate-
cast.
I'm gonna tell Tom, send the rest of the party down when you find them.
Is she a ranger?
Do you describe them to him?
Yeah, he knows that he should.
I got a rough idea of the odd crowd you're talking about.
That's all wood elf.
They came in here earlier. Then one of them stormed out. Asked to go beat up a bunch of drow. It was weird.
Send them down.
I'll
And
do what I can.
After I shut the door, do the lock thing.
Okay,
And
so...
then cast alarm on it.
Okay, so... You fast forward through my fun stuff.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm like you're fast forwarding through my narrative.
I didn't know.
Um,
I'm sorry.
You're just a player in my game. Oh, don't ever play your part. So Elwyn, Albie, and Kenna, she leads you guys down. She kind of lets you through this door. As you guys walk down a slender, lightly lit hallway, you guys come to a set of 4 other doors. One which sounds like there's kitchen stuff going on and bubbling in one of them. In the other, it just seems dark. In the far one, though, you see her wave her hand in front of it, seem to whisper something under her breath, and you see her turn the handle and open the door. It leads down a flight of stairs. It's wide enough to walk 2 abreast. And she kind of waves you guys on and kind of lets you guys pass through. The 3 of you.
I'm gonna investigate the door first, check for new traps. We've
Okay.
been burned a couple times.
Doors.
Okay, so roll an investigation as you walk past the door. Or walk to the door, I should say.
23.
No traps.
Okay.
Look, door appears to be a door. door seems...
Just gonna lock on it.
Yep.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna
Jason
fart
traps.
down the room
I think I like it.
as
Fart?
we go.
Yeah.
Find and remove traps.
You find and remove traps. Yeah.
I like fart better.
I know, right? I'm just gonna be
Find and
farting
remove
all
traps.
over the
Yep.
place.
All right.
Like
Kenna?
actually farting.
Kenna, as this person waves us through, as we walk past her, I'd like to really quickly, in a really, la-di-da sort of way, swing out my dagger and hold it up to her throat and say, "What the fuck is going on? Who do you think you are?"
Goddamn.
Okay.
That escalated very quickly.
I show her the
She's
symbol.
been taking notes from Corin.
Okay. Now, Kenna.
Oh boy, how's this gonna go?
As you look at her, and like the light is like because of the hood that she wears and this wrap tattered shawl that adorns her. As you look into these eyes, one which is a vibrant green, right, or is it emerald?
Yeah, it's emerald.
Okay, one eye. One of the eyes which is emerald, the other which is a pure black.
She's an.
Here, once we go downstairs.
Don't say Asimir because she's not.
I was gonna say
She's a
Australian.
fire genasi.
You're an Australian shepherd?
She's an Australian
Yes.
shepherd.
Yeah.
You look.
But the question is blue or red healer?
Or a husky.
You look into what are two very piercing eyes. One is a solid emerald. The other is a kind of like a black orb with a golden diamond iris surrounded by a golden circle to represent an eye.
Totally normal.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, fuck.
You see that part of her green hair seems to hang down over part of her face. In that. You've heard in your organization the words and the whispers of the Winter Stalker. It's strange, but you thought you'd be more odd by the time you met her. You thought she was kind of a myth. By all means. Being in the Kystine fold kind of told you a lot of things. You never expected this one to be real. She's kind of like... You've heard other people that you've worked with, even that centaur friend you had at the when this group of oddballs met you. He was even sure that she wasn't even a real thing. He thought it was just some kind of boogeyman story they told to weird kids in the Kateran villages.
Kateran.
And she and she stands there, not moving. Not even unwavered by the fact you're just blandishing this knife in front of you.
And like once I realize that she doesn't really like seem intimidated, I go, okay.
Wow.
But
You go upstairs, downstairs.
okay.
Stormed off down the alleyway.
So you head down the stairs. Albie, you follow in turn, tankards in hand.
I love dwarves.
Before,
Uh-huh.
well, is she standing at the door?
She's standing at the door, kind of waving you through.
Okay. Can I do one thing as I'm walking by?
Do you wish to fart as well?
We're all just gonna
Fart as you walk.
Drop mouse everyone.
Carrie loves it.
Carrie loves being farted on.
Well, yeah. As I have both tankards in hand, I would just like to just stop in the doorframe and steady myself.
Uh-huh.
Take a sip, and then I say, "Okay, that's done." And then during that time, I dispel magic on the door, and I keep on walking down the stairwell.
Do I see him do that?
Does he know you did that?
Yeah, do I know?
So,
Here.
so you cast, you cast dispel magic. Nothing seems to happen.
Not at all.
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing seems to change. Nothing seems different. Seems like the doorway and everything's fine.
Okay.
Are we in the...
Say, it doesn't look any different to you to dispel magic at this point. It's like,
Are we like in a cellar now?
So as you guys head down, and that,
Am I there yet?
No, you
not
guys are
yet,
still
not
dead.
yet. You guys are still outside. You're still doing your thing out in the.
Wait, there's what?
Pass that to Becky so she can see what it looked like.
So,
Wow, that's that woman's?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's Kaio's.
So,
Wow.
yeah, it's good times. So you guys pass by And she is a bit privy to you casting this dispel magic as you kind of whisper some, you know.
All I said is, no, that's done. And done was my keyword.
Okay, done's your keyword. I like it.
When you guys saw it,
Done.
that I showed you on Friday. So that's
Amazing.
But as you guys walk past, she shuts the door. She shuts the door behind her as you guys kind of seem to follow down this pathway. As Albie, as you kind of turn around to go, whatever, you know, you're like, no magic can keep me in here, and that. You watch as she says something else and kind of touches the door in a few places, and you watch as these strange, like, 3D ethereal gears appear, and they start to turn, and you hear these ticking noises for a second as they seem to rotate into place.
Do we all hear
and they evaporate.
Do we all hear the noise?
It's a light ticking. It's a very light sound as you guys are stepping, so it almost sounds like your footsteps. He turns around just to see it. And that. But other than that, she says one more thing and kind of swipes her hand, and then turns and starts walking down with you. You guys you four now end up in what is basically a large cellar. In this cellar, there's a cask along the northern-esque wall.
I look at the dwarf and point at the cask.
And I drink. And I go up and I go to the cask and is it already got a...
Yeah, it's already corked and ready to go. You're good to tap.
Ready.
You're good for tap. So, you down in this room, it is, as you guys kind of walk down, it's like the but before, like these things pop into light, detecting somebody's actually in here. And now, you guys see in this room a decent-sized table with an old map upon it. And otherwise, there's sets of chairs in this room. There's about 12 or so.
I instantly go towards the map to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? A map of?
It's a map of Faerun.
Are there any markers on it that would be different from a general map that we've seen?
There are. You see like a mixture of, like, this is what looks like a war map. And so, like, you see little sitting symbols of Kateric in certain places amongst, like, larger cities and that. And kind of, like, encapsulating...
I was just doing my personal notes for
I keep track of the notes for today because I'm going to be kind of important, I guess. Might be easier.
It
kind of a big
looks
deal,
like it's showing
Okay.
where that is, and also showing off a certain number of units that seem to be of some other symbol that you've never seen.
They've been playing D&D
Where's
down
my...
here.
War games!
24/7.
Are these Kateric markers in relation to the typical stronghold of the Fey Kingdom and to my beloved university?
On top of,
They're surrounded.
it's
Both areas are surrounded.
Major flags exist at Waterdeep, at Baldur's Gate, at Calumport. Yeah, that far south. And it seems like it shows like most of the Sword Coast in its own has these symbols upon it.
Are there any areas that...
The Underdark regions, where it just says like it says like some scribbling in it, it kind of gives you an idea of like where where the Dwarven kingdoms are in the hills, and that there seem to be gaps in where their things are. It's more of like their pennants put up. It's not like there's like a million of them telling you where everything is, but it is like over major cities. They have large symbols. It gives you a general idea of the geography of the main part of the Forgotten Realms of Faerun, of what kind of hostility you could face. It definitely shows the prominence of like Kateric's taking care of business everywhere.
Okay.
There are a couple places that are a little bit thinner in that, and you see one of these other pennants that you've never seen before sitting in one of those places.
What is it?
For this,
Sorry, it's for my note taking.
Right. It looks like a raven. Is all it looks like. It's a raven on the symbol. Is all it is. But other than that, in this room, on that table, and that she walks down.
Okay. Who are you guys?
My name's Corin.
You're not there.
We'll hop back to you in a minute.
You're not there.
Is it common
Well,
to invite
considering you
strangers?
seem to ambush our party and give us orders, I think you should introduce yourself first there, friend.
I'm the Winter Stalker.
And what does that mean?
A member of the Kystine Fold. The important organization.
Oh, that's
And you
cool.
guys are not Katerans, I can tell. You guys do not act like Katerans. What the fuck are you doing here?
Ow! It's a very stunning way to fit it here.
And why are you here?
What does this map mean to you?
This map shows me where I need to go next to find the answers I need.
What answers?
To defeat the fucking asshole Kateric.
Then it seems we have something in common.
Oh my.
That's why you're here? You're not part of the Kystine Fold. What the fuck are you doing here?
Kenna, your ears are ringing right now. Because you're like, oh yeah, well, duh. You recognize the symbol on the table. You recognize it as the Kystine's symbol.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, gosh, look.
Wow!
Do you have
You do know,
Yes.
Kenna, you do know that every member of the fold has a specific tattoo on them. So if she's talking about this, she should have one.
Show me your tattoo. Prove that you're part of this fold.
It looked up my sweater's on my back.
Tramp
You got a tramp stamp?
No, it's up higher.
Tarek was here. I don't believe it.
It's up higher. There's other tattoos all over my back.
Mid-back.
That's cool. The stamp of the tramp.
One is the Tovar one.
Yeah, Kenna, you also have a tattoo. It
Yeah,
can be
you have
wherever
tattoos.
it can be wherever you want it to be.
My mom wanted to get one. Tramp stamp, and she was like, why do they call it that?
Are you ready to show it to her?
You
I
could.
probably should. So it's gonna be on my ribs.
I got
No,
that
no.
from the octopus place.
Well, it's good that you
From the
are part of the
temples.
fold. Your name and rank.
Say you're the spring stalker.
No. I'm Kenna, born of fire, so I'm
She'll
a fire
find her now.
stalker.
It'd be so.
Fire.
She's-
That's
she's
like
you-
a
autumn
fucking
follower.
thing.
Why are we always stalking? Why can't we frolic? The fire
You-
frolicker.
It's not even a fucking thing. What is she talking about?
You given your position in the fold,
Maybe roll a deception roll.
right? Yeah, given your position in the fold, you are known as
The Bayside Bro.
actually you're known as a patron.
Southtown Scuffler.
One of those of that like the order ranks in the fold are trying to keep things as general as possible, so that way not to suppose like suspicion. If someone says, "Oh, I'm a patron," there's a different connotation when someone of the Kystine fold says it. They work a lot out of pastry shops.
I love donuts. Loves donuts.
Taverns, inns, that sort of deal.
You know, I know a certain that would be so thrilled about
Let's
this.
not talk about that.
What brought you here?
Oh.
As you guys are seeing her in this light, I'll give you guys kind of a good visual description of what she looks like
Wait,
now.
I sent the picture around, so I sent a picture to Becky and Peter,
okay.
or to Tyler and Chrissy,
okay.
or Becky and Peter.
So,
just to them.
So,
personally.
what you guys see in front of you, other than the fact of like her green hair and half-shaven head.
I guess I just sent him this
Now,
one. Also
does the green hair look natural?
No.
Like,
Girlfriend dyes it.
okay, no, that's
Her roots is showing.
I wanted to make sure because we have some weird races in this
And
area.
this slit looks a little dry.
What race would
She's obviously like a wood elf.
One way.
Okay.
She's obviously an elf.
Okay.
By her general ear that you can see, and that.
She looks,
Then possibly.
I mean, she's got the hair.
Well,
No,
she's got hair.
obviously doesn't deep condition.
So, you see the green hair that runs over, and that spills over one side of her face. And that you can kind of see the eye glinting through her hair.
Yeah.
And that.
The best deconditioners are made.
You notice that like amongst like this light shawl that she wears and that her armor is not kind of like the armor you guys wear, for you guys normally have armors that are
live view button again.
you have armors that are like full pieces.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Her armor is not like a full piece; it's like multiple pieces.
Oh, so she has like a chainmail hauberk, but then
It's like parts have been replaced.
Sewed together.
Gotcha.
It's like she's wearing a rough mismatch.
So it's historically accurate.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay. Good.
She's
Kind of stolen it from a lot of people.
yeah. It's been.
We are saying the literally same thing.
I know.
It's
I'm
right.
telling you, but
It is definitely like certain parts have replaced other pieces that have been lost through any number of like attack or something along those lines. It's definitely doesn't look haphazard, but it definitely looks like she has seen things. As you look down the rest of her, you see that like running up her neck are these strange white veins. Seen run up part of her neck up to the lower part of her chin.
Ah, so she's Jem Hadar.
And you swear, actually, Albie, you swear this more than anyone else would, because you have what's your passive perception?
14.
Yeah.
I have a 15.
You have a 15? Oh,
She wrote hers down wrong.
Oh, okay. Gosh, okay. So Elwyn and Albie, you both kind of, when you're looking at her and she's talking, it's strange, but like you swear up and down you can see her breath. And it's like a nice like 60, 70 degrees down here in this cellar right now. It's a warm space.
Sounds lovely.
And
Has
that
Kenna called her the Winter Stalker? Have you?
No.
Kenna, have you? No.
she hasn't called her yet. She hasn't called her that. She's called herself that audibly out loud. As you would audibly out loud.
Audibly silent.
Audibly silently.
Depends on what spell is triggered.
Technically, you would hear it.
Technically. You notice as you look down the rest of her that one of her hands does not look like the other one. It looks like it's some kind of clockwork, weird mechanical thing.
That's disgusting.
Would
Yeah.
I have
It has weird like blue lines that run and connect to different parts of it.
Would this be like a common thing that?
Oh no, this is
Okay.
hyperly uncommon.
Okay.
This is a strange thing to see that like this is oddly enough a very clockwork hand. Like you've never seen this.
Evil man.
Okay.
And it seems like it's not it's not even stiff. It's fully movable. It moves. But like it has a circular part on it that seems to glow with a light blue. There are lines that run up from part of her arm that seem to have like some kind of blue mana-esque.
Does this look similar to Katerik's?
Oh no, this is
Liquid
far
magic.
different. This is far
I
different.
mean, I've only
Liquid
seen it
magic.
once, but you know what I
Yeah,
mean. Like,
it's
there's a
far
difference.
different from that.
10W30.
But yes, she
The dry magic
it's
is
like
not
she's definitely has this strange mechanical hand. She's also missing an eye.
I keep the tray.
And
keep the hair in
In
front of it.
Elvin, from which clan do you hail from?
I no longer hail from any clan. I live on my own. I say in Elvin back.
NDEPENTDNT.
And while this is going on,
The Keistin,
No, you spelled it right.
the Keistine fold is my family. I have lost everyone else.
I
okay,
can relate.
and we'll cut there and we'll go back up to the streets. So,
Oh,
Corin, where are you headed?
he's the only one in the streets. We're in the rooms.
Remember that whorehouse I went to once upon a time?
With me.
Okay, you're going back to the whorehouse.
Filthmongers.
Is that where you're gonna go and spend the next while?
Tom is leading.
Well, he has a
Tom was my first
he
friend.
has a peculiar
Amazing barkeep.
interaction to make that.
BFFs.
Okay.
He's gonna throw down his gold pouch.
Yes, it's welcome to see you again, good sir. As the albino tiefling greets you as you kind of blast through the door.
He says, "Close your doors." He tosses her his gold pouch.
Oh my! How much is that gold pouch?
560.
Okay!
Whoa.
Wow! Yeah, it's she catches it. She catches it and kind of goes, "Oh my! What can we help you with?"
Knows her and walks
Lord-
into that stuff. From where he saw the people come from. That one time.
Okay. Should I send someone?
He doesn't speak. He just walks back.
You're just going back to one of the rooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Yep. So you go back in there. There are a couple people in there doing any number of thing.
All right. Which one looks like
roll
the
a
patron?
D100.
Huh?
Which one looks like the patron?
Definitely the dude.
He kills that one.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That's what you pay for.
So.
That's what you pay for. I don't know what the patron is, but it's working.
All right, you go in and that.
Let's get the girl
Okay.
off first.
We can go back to the.
Okay.
You know what he's doing. He's just gonna fucking kill things. And fuck things.
Just come downstairs.
Kill more things and fuck things. And then walk out in the wee hours in the morning.
Okay.
To Corin.
To Mary.
To Mary.
There's a
Because
bit.
that's what
There
you
there
wanna
is a
know.
little bit of screaming and wailing.
I take the dead guy's money
can't
and
run
I use
away.
that and throw that to the
Okay.
matron as well.
Okay. My. We don't normally allow such. Here.
Just keep your doors shut. And he walks off to the
Do-
next area.
I guess they don't have active shooter policies in this establishment.
No, they've never gone through Alice training.
Alice training.
active axe wielder, active sword merchant.
Call the guard if
Who's
you
the other?
must.
Um.
Please
Bowman
don't.
training. There you go.
God.
Now. She kind of follows you for a hot second.
Yeah.
And says, "Now, Lord Goliath. Now I dare say. Now, before you hurt any more of my patrons.
This is as they're walking, right?
Yep.
Okay. Because he doesn't stop.
Let me tell you of a place where you can kill all you want.
Oh, Tommy, like, stutter steps, turns, and the great sword is in one hand at her throat.
To be fair, he also just calls that area the outdoors.
Pull her in the direction, then.
Right. If you wouldn't mind getting the thing away from my neck, please. That'd be great, thanks.
He whips it around and sets it down on his side.
He whips it out?
Now,
To the ground.
now,
That's what I would do.
Just whip it out.
He really just has a loincloth,
If
so
I
there's
had
not
a
much
penis,
whipping
I
out
might
to
whip
do.
it out all
Yeah.
the time too.
It's like pulling up.
now, if you're in need of such,
It takes a little work to get
the
out of
gold
that.
that you've given me will gladly cover any of such indecency that was done here. But we'll gladly wipe that one under the rug. But
Corn has 6 gold left, guys. Just throwing it out there.
It's okay. I have lots of
Wait, where did you put it if it's not in your coin purse?
in a part of the lowers, there's a place
Did you get uncomfortable?
called the Grimm's Fist.
The Grimm's Fist.
If you wish to go fight,
Grim Fist.
Grimm's Fist.
Make a note of that.
In the eastern part,
Yeah, because that's where we're
in
gonna.
the
find
eastern part of the lowers, if you wish to go fight and kill to your heart's content, I'm sure many will love to bet on you, my good sir, as you fight through your volleys.
Just
Um,
hearing that
I just wish you
sound.
don't want to come here.
it. You're gonna make all that gold back.
Fight Club.
Yes,
Oh,
you can hurt and fight to your heart's content. This is a place of many pleasures, but
We fight in the sheets here.
killing my patrons will not. Well, one, it'll wreck my establishment, and also two, I don't think that either of us wish to deal with the town guard. If you understand me.
You use your other sword.
Understand you. And all of a sudden, a dude comes running out. I'm gonna spend my inspiration.
Okay, yeah.
Dude comes running out of the door to the left.
Okay.
Corn just grabs him, snaps his neck, and then storms off out the door.
By the way, I'm still a drop.
No problem.
It's locked.
I'm gonna make a question on that because I can-
Where the fuck's the door handle?
And then
No, I kicked the fucking door down.
he walks out. Edith, get the mop.
They do have active shooter policies.
Yeah.
Deception. To see if I can see if I can see.
Okay.
I'm rolling an insight check to see if I can see.
Yeah, you're now headed to the Grimm's Fist.
Alright, Grimm's Fist. Perfect.
Place where they'll happily accept
Good
your...
place for it. All those kills got stolen. I just...
Yeah. Well, I haven't watched
not
you guys
upset.
in a while.
Just upset.
Okay. So, what, you're upstairs. You've dropped the body off in a room, or you...
He's in the room on a chair, and I'm currently tying him with whatever I
Bedding
can find to
stuff.
tie him.
I
Yeah,
would hope
bedding.
you would
Okay.
wait for me to get there.
I'm tying him down.
Okay, you walk into the inn,
He's got one arm, man. He ain't going
and,
I don't know.
and you
Oh,
hear,
that's right.
"Hey, you's Mr. Nightly Man." Yeah, you... Okay, Mr. Light-Skinned. Hey,
Also not wrong.
We're pale.
yeah. So, hey, there's a certain lady that frequents my establishment, and,
I have no use for
on
those
loan
kind
from
of
the-
women.
no, I honestly would think she'd probably kill you if you heard you make that statement right now. But hey, I've seen her do a lot worse to a lot fewer. So, yeah, she wants you to be downstairs.
Yes, and I will retire down there in a moment. However, I would request, and I tell him the specific room. That is the room I will be renting.
Oh, right, yeah. I guess there's a nice view from there.
And here's
I
extra
hope
5
that's the
gold
same
to
one.
be left alone and not to have too many questions.
Oh,
He's really good about not asking
all right. I guess,
No, that's something
sure,
that we
thanks.
work on, speech language
Yeah,
pathology.
no questions at all.
You're really sure
yeah.
answer, man.
And don't worry, nobody will come upstairs and bother you.
And your finest vintage of Eladrin wine.
Ew,
I got that downstairs.
You have time to find. And I just walk upstairs because I'm done talking to peasants.
I got some.
I don't say that. But
Yeah, I know, right? He's
that's
just shocked.
Like I'm done talking to the peasantry right
You
now.
know I have that downstairs.
Maybe he would know.
Okay, I know I have it downstairs.
All right, so I'm gonna walk up to now our room.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, the guy's up there.
Okay.
I was holding it for you.
Excellent. Those linens won't do anything. I take out my 50 feet of hempen rope and
All right.
toss it to him because this work is beneath me. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Meet me in the basement. Strip him of everything and hog tie him.
That's dirty.
That's really dirty.
He only has one fucking arm, man.
Doesn't matter.
It's okay.
Doesn't matter.
We'll be fine.
What's in the basement?
My character.
An individual that apparently needs to meet us.
Good. It's my first new character I played.
I'm supernatural.
I'm gonna roll to see if I make the connection if I know the individual.
Sure.
It's a 9 plus whatever. I may not know, but I may have an inkling.
Which thing?
Okay.
11.
What are you trying to know?
I just rolled for fun to see if I knew which individual he was talking about.
No, really, no.
Alright. Yeah. This thing happens from time to time.
No, you've no idea who he's talking about.
Alright, I tie this guy. Is there a chair in the room?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, nice wooden chair. This room has a desk / vanity. It has a standard bed in it, a wash basin.
I tie him spread eagle to the bed.
That is not what I asked you to do.
Oh!
I stripped him of everything, and then I tied him down.
Why do people
I
use
asked you
up
to
their
hog tie him,
bed?
didn't I?
Where are you gonna
No
sleep
hog
on the
time.
fucking
Oh.
floor? No one ever thinks of that. When you kidnap someone,
Exactly. Hog tie him and
always
leave
give
him on
them
the
the
floor.
more uncomfortable spot.
And something that he can't break off of.
Right, but spread eagle is more psychological. Very uncomfortable.
I want him tied up that way so he
Where are you
can't
gonna
escape.
sleep?
If you
Stomp
tie
him,
him
tie
to
him
the
up
bed,
the way
he can
so
break
like-
out.
Dude,
Is there a sconce on the
Spread
wall?
eagle.
No.
Elowen doesn't
Secured
tie
to
people
the
up,
wall?
That's why she has corn.
A sconce?
Yeah.
Not in this room. It's
Is there
otherwise dark.
anything secured to the wall?
There's a mirror.
Yeah,
Is
just
this
follow
the
his-
There-
weekend
there's-
music video with the chick tied up and ropes
Just-
dangling from the ceiling?
Yep, pretty much.
It's a sex room now.
Longclaw, just do as I ask.
Sex chamber.
Okay.
Weird.
I turn around because, again, tired of talking to the peasantry.
Gotcha.
Oh, bitch, please.
You take
Catman.
you've come to expect this of him. Of like,
Yeah,
he seems to
I
pass the
know.
buck a lot, and you're like,
It's not passing the buck. It's one called delegating.
he believes it's passing the buck.
It's called delegating, and it's what good rulers do.
Passing the buck.
The buck definitely doesn't stop here.
Oh, right.
So,
Yeah, we know it. We know what it is.
all right, I go marching back downstairs, just directly to the basement.
Okay.
Do I grab my wine on the way back?
He's cobbled together something. It's in a goblet.
I asked for the bottle.
All right. Here. It's totally. It's a red. I don't have no large red wines.
I thought it might be a long shot, but I appreciate your honesty in that you tried.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, we
Really
try to serve as best we can here at the Blistered Stump.
I flick him a silver, it's a tip.
Oh, well, thank you.
Honesty should always be rewarded.
Damn.
Oh, well.
Of course, my coin is exceptionally old.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
From the fake court.
Yeah, from a kingdom that no longer exists.
Interesting.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Well, hey, enjoy your vintage.
I just walk down drinking directly from the bottle.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
As you walk and you get to the door and that, you can see written on it, scribbled in some version of Sylvan, something that says, push here, push here, push here. And you hear a...
Because that's how I write things. That's how I write
And now, and the door, you turn the handle on the door, it opens, you let you walk down.
guys too, so.
All right.
As the door shuts behind you, you start hearing the clicking noise.
Oh, motherfucker.
Head back down.
That noise.
You guys hear the door shut behind him. As you hear...
Get in here and
and
sit down.
Man, I'm gonna be left out because I don't know shit.
As you come down the stairs, you come and you see this cellar.
Please. I'll give it to you.
You come down and you see what is this half-haired, shaved,
What kind of
green
elf
hair.
is
She's a wood elf, and that, by all appearances, with her copper skin tone.
The lowest of
And
the
that.
low.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to take orders from some lowborn
Yeah.
wood elf. Like, that's not helping. That's
Oh
absolutely
yeah,
not helping.
these Eladrin, they're a little bit bossy.
Yeah, I know this about them.
You know
I've
Eladrin.
dealt with them.
Yep.
Well, I'm still wearing the
Yeah.
regalia of an
Yeah.
order
Oh,
that
yeah.
no longer exists. Like, I'm really full
Yeah,
of
you
myself.
recognize that he's part of the Sea League. He was or is part of the Sea League Court.
I
Was
noticed that when
Yeah.
I first
As
saw
soon
them.
as I see Sylvandel come down, I ask him in Sylvan where Longclaw and Corin are.
Yeah, we all want to know where Longclaw and Corin is.
I'm the only one who doesn't understand.
I pass her the bottle. I pass my squire the bottle.
I thought you said it now.
I was like, excuse me?
I'd take
The
it.
Dawn Caller I can't speak to, but none can know the mind of that one. Though Longclaw's upstairs attending to a situation for
He's
me.
fucking and fighting.
Is he
How
on
it
his
that
way
hard to
down?
understand?
He will be once he's finished.
Perfect. The other one, he can handle his own, it seems.
We should find him soon. Though.
We will.
I extend my hand with signet ring. Right? Silmandil Rilon,
Nice to meet
Duke
you.
of the Western Marches, Sele Court, member of the Autumn Leaf.
I get
What are
you.
the-
I get
And I just roll, like, every title.
it's
Right?
it's
long.
It's about a
Right.
5 to 10 minute speech.
Corin's got a 5 to 10 minute speech.
And I'm still just, like, looking at her like,
As
And
he's
I'm like-
doing this, Bill, Elfin is gonna take her.
Yeah, dude. I
and
kiss
start
her
doing,
fucking
like, a
ring.
rough
excellent.
sketch
And now I
Oh,
can be
of the map you see?
Was that so hard?
I feel like there's power
Like-
games going on.
Jeez.
Oh boy.
Power move.
You do not
Oh,
know this
jeez.
yet. I'm a member of the Kystine Fold. I'm the member of the Kystine Fold. I'm
There's
the
only
Winter
one.
Stalker.
Yeah, that doesn't really mean much to this crew.
Kenna's honesty is well appreciated.
We're still living in the 90s. It's 2018. Catch
Yeah.
us up here.
Why the fuck are you guys here? I still haven't figured that out. I saw you come into the town. I don't understand. I have not seen a group like you in at least 5-6 years.
We needed information from the library. Why are you here?
I have information I need to get.
From the library?
Not from the library, but I was surprised to see you come out alive from the library. Not a single fucking person
We
has come
all
out.
didn't come out alive.
I did
So
notice
maybe
that.
you should watch your fucking tone when you speak to us in
Elway.
such a way.
Elway.
Boy, is it a good thing Corin ain't there.
Remember.
It didn't
Remember.
all come out.
your-
That's why I didn't say anything. I didn't say nothing.
And I'm sorry for your
It's
loss.
a very
But no
hostile
one has-
time. We need to take deep
I
breaths.
shoot you that
I
look.
feel like
that's
that's the last thing Kenneth should be saying.
you're bringing shame.
And I give you a look of back the fuck off. That was my pupil.
I have noticed anyone who has gone into that library has not come out alive.
You're lucky you're not
The
Sylvan
fact-
Squire. I would flog
The
you.
fact that 6 of
They
you,
come out any other way?
the fact that 6 of you came out of 7 is impressive enough. And I mourn your loss. I did not know her, but I noticed she was a small one, and I have lost many small one in my life, and I do not want this to continue.
Excuse me?
So, Sylvan Elf, whence do you hail?
I don't understand his question. I am a member of the Keistine Fold. I honor them.
hails from an area.
There is no area anymore.
Where was it?
It was a high forest at one point in time, but that was 400 years ago, 300 years ago.
How old are you?
I'm just trying to figure out who she owes fealty to.
I am older than...
Dirt.
I've been around for a while. I'm here.
I understand that. So, it seems we both have ill feelings towards the Demon Lord Kateric.
Fuck him. I hope he chokes on his own vomit when he dies.
That would rob me of the distinct pleasure of ending him.
And I kind of hope I get a part of that too.
That
Oh,
looks like we might be ours outside.
You're not there.
You hear on the wind.
I say we wait for your compatriots.
We need to go find one.
No one knows when Corin will be back. Now, knowing him, he's whoring and boozing.
That is not.
Part of it.
That is not something we need right now.
Have you heard of her?
It's not the
agree.
Corin needs.
Before we blindly accept someone's testimony, have you heard of this person?
Yeah, I mean, there's been talk of the Winter Stalker for a while. No one really thought she was real.
I laugh maniacally.
Okay, that's fucking.
I like how nonchalantly she
No one knows
just
if you're actually real. That rules. Now I really want her to be on my team.
Yeah, it's a bit of
Mysterio.
it's a bit of a marvel.
I see what you did there.
Oh dear.
What kind of joke
Joke
is
is
that?
God, no, that was fucking hilarious.
Glad someone did.
I thought it was
Now,
I thought it was good. You just really enjoyed it.
you liked it a lot.
No one said anything. I thought it all went like
no shame, homie.
Now, what you know, Kenna, of the different things that you've heard of the Winter Stalker is that one, you've now know from experience that she's a cold ass hearted bitch. You heard the phrase that like you heard the stories of like breath like a winter's afternoon. Gross.
I get that.
Heard that like before in the early times of Kateric's existence, and that she was a creature forged of vengeance due to like the Great Coercion and that. Viewing from the several things that you've witnessed in your time during the Great Coercion, and the things that the people that you knew that are now highly of, as she put it, Katerans, like it's a whole mess. Like her looking the way she does doesn't surprise you all that much, with an arm missing, an eye missing. And replaced. It's You've seen some others in the Kystine fold have these kind of mechanical apertures, like either of a leg or part of. I don't think it works.
Damn.
Don't ruin my good luck charm.
In
Worried about my dice tower.
and like you know that like there is a wizard in the fold who does this kind of work for those that are missing limbs. And that it's a strange piece for sure, because you've never heard of him replacing an entire hand. You've heard of him like replacing a foot, but never something to actually use other than to walk. But you do know of someone who kind of does weird steampunk clockwork things, but this looks a bit not quite his style. We didn't decide that.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
You just know of a wizard that's that does those sorts of things. No.
I mean, on the bright side, we're in the realms, so like Elminster.
We got lots of names.
When in doubt.
We got lots of names.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Say when in doubt.
But yes.
Elminster.
Any other things you want to divulge? Or tell them or yell at them? I don't really know what you're doing right now.
I have one task I have to finish while I'm here in this dumbass town. If you guys wish to follow me on it, you can. Just say we wait for your friends, though. Or maybe go look for your other fucktard friend. Figure out what the fuck he's doing.
I feel like
Before you do,
I feel like I'm
Pronounced
killing
Corin.
I feel that
Ouch!
I feel that
We weren't gonna say names here.
you. I feel like you're lucky.
Can I point out, I'm not there yet.
No, you're
we're
still
waiting on you
upstairs.
two.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
waiting on you two.
You're
now
not
that you've
there
included all
yet.
of them in, come with me. I have something I want you to see.
Okay, I'll follow him.
Okay.
I lead him up to the room
All right.
where Lantois is.
They come through the door, and I'm like poking at the door, like,
Does anyone else want to
What
kind
am
of
I supposed to get
follow
in
these two? Does anyone want to follow these two? All right, Elowen, you're gonna follow up.
I really
You don't have to. You can stay downstairs and drink if you want to. Like I'm guessing Albie's gonna kind of want to.
You just sit outside the door, curled up, just
If they
waiting.
stay down there, I'll leave the alarm.
Okay.
on, just in case.
Okay. Those that choose to, head upstairs.
As I walk by Tom, I give him a wink.
Ah, my heart. Ah.
I'm gonna put the empty bottle down and
All right, I'll
did
find you the
that.
next one.
There's a bottle downstairs. You can.
Oh, what?
Just his ones.
Wait, he's drinking the finest I got.
There's 2 or 3 bottles downstairs. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. So you guys head up. You guys head up for the next
you missed
level.
that when you were down there.
oh, actually, Tom, you
yeah.
have smelling salts.
Do I have smelling salts?
You gonna take a bath? Soak the toes?
Well,
I get that.
I don't have no smelling salts,
It's a
but I
20 bath bomb.
I got this dead thing.
I'll take it.
What is that?
Oh, it's like it looks like half a rat.
I don't know why I heard shrunken head. And I was like, no, don't
It's a
take
it's a
bath
it's
with
a
that.
dead it's a dead thing. It's a dead thing.
Keep it
I
on
place a
hand.
kerchief in my hand and thank
Why
you.
does he keep that?
It's freshly killed.
Does it reek?
Oh, it smells something foul. Yeah.
Fantastic. We walk upstairs. I'm holding it in a kerchief. You know.
You guys
Oh,
head
yeah, that
upstairs.
makes
You guys go to
I
the
agree,
room.
you'll see.
As you
are
walk
quite
in,
dainty.
as you walk.
noble, son.
As you walk in, you guys see that there is this drowish-looking fellow wrapped down to a chair. At this point,
Drow-ish?
drowish.
You tied him to the chair? I specifically.
I tied him.
So you
I go
kept
up
one.
to him.
He's
You
still
kept
unconscious.
him
Give me a
under
break.
top.
Consider this a gift to seal our new
Ask him who he
friendship.
works for. I get real
I
close.
go.
Like I don't want everyone to get up there.
And then I go in undercommon. Yeah, who do you work for?
So when I get real
Great.
close up to his ear.
Oh, he's still passed out.
He's
That's
still
why I
out.
got
Oh,
the
is
dead
he
thing.
out?
He's still
Oh,
out
okay.
cold.
Which I'm gonna put
Oh no, that's right.
and use as a smelling salt.
Thank
right
you.
away.
Okay. It takes a second. You kind of shove it up onto his nose, basically.
I backhand him with a mailed hand.
Jesus.
I smile at him.
You don't
Blood
talk unless
curdles.
you're asked to speak. Do you understand?
These fucktards have been following you guys around. Since you
I
came
chucked the
down.
dead thing out of the window and
I've been
with the
watching
kerchief. So, Winterstalker,
Yes.
this is my gift to you.
I get to finish him?
You get to choose what you do with this one.
They've been following you since you came into town.
Originally, I was going to ask for some questions, but I figure...
I don't think they have the answers you want. I'm sure you guys have been following since the beginning.
You deal devil dealings with this one.
I take my hand behind under his neck.
The
What'd you say?
cold hand?
The cold hand.
Oh. It's your opposite hand.
Sorry.
It's your opposite hand.
What did you say?
You guys kind of watch, like, it seems like ice crystals start to kind of crawl up his neck.
Oh, that's much better than the male's glove.
What the fuck?
Why have you been following them? What's your reasoning? Do you have any answers to the questions I want? You know what they are.
We're holding an intimidation roll.
That's a 26.
Oh, damn.
You, the Winter Stalker.
Obviously. Titan maker.
It's strange to see the light worldlings.
Why are you guys here? You've been
You're
following.
gonna miss fun stuff.
Have you guys been following me? Or are you following them?
We saw the overlords. They are strange to this land, especially the pale-skinned ones.
I noticed that also. Titan maker. Why the fuck are you here?
These ones. Those who come out of the light world known as Katerits. They are not wanted in these paths.
These ones do not follow an asshole Katerin. You guys know how I feel about him. Pop his neck.
Pop his neck.
Well, great.
You want to roll for that, or is it an automatic with a clock hand?
It's a 14 plus whatever.
Plus like your strength.
Strength. Oh, it's a 2, so 16.
Okay.
Has it been an hour?
And I'm proficient in it.
Yes,
probably
it's been
since
over an
20.
hour now. It's been over an hour.
proficient
Whatever
in
your actual
intimidating
thing.
the next snack
Yeah,
of me.
it's done.
My intimidation plus.
It's an actual skill.
It's okay.
How many things has Corn killed him?
So you get. So Corin, you get to.
You don't have to go to him right away.
So, oh, dude,
Oh,
trust me,
done a lot
this
of
little
work.
conversation was done.
Okay.
So crossing over to where you traveled to, basically you started asking around in hard, angry huffs, where the fuck is the Grim Pommel?
Camera.
Yeah, you know, hold a couple
Yeah.
people's throats
You
up
know.
to the wall. You know, we
Oh,
can
they
montage it.
they
Like,
point they point you to a place. You basically you get there. It's basically cage fighting. To the death.
Oh, easy.
It's like an honest, like, they see you walk in. This here is the law. Like they're like, do you wish to come and fight? Says this rather short.
Oh, but
He's like
I?
he's like a 3 foot tall.
I was gonna say, short to him, that's
no,
everybody.
this like 3 foot tall tiefling. He's incredibly he's a dwarf tiefling.
Well, I'll pick him up by like the scruff of his neck, not like his actual neck.
Yeah.
The scruff of his neck. I put him up to eye level.
Yes, you're quite
Pick him
large,
up by
aren't
the base of
you?
his tail.
Indeed.
Oh my, are
How many
you?
fighters do you have tonight?
Well, currently on the docket we have, somewhere in the range of 30 or so. And it is King of the Hill rules, as they say. Though that one who wishes to fight can stay in the ring as long as they like.
Oh
If they have
boy,
propane.
I know who excels at that.
Oh
You have to bring
boy.
propane, though.
Good.
King of the Hill.
I step to the side and I make my way into the ring. Is there
Oh.
somebody already in the ring?
There's been like there's two guys that are one's currently like
Before.
socking the crap of another one. He has a dagger in one hand trying to go after the other one's throat.
I fucking bust in there, my brain to both of you.
They both turn and charge.
Actually,
Wow, that was quick.
On, indeed.
They're really quizzical, but then again, also you're the big thing, and they kind of look at each other, kind of preliminary alliance of sorts,
Where we got him?
and they'll go after you.
Fun,
And
exciting.
They don't got him.
Yeah.
you,
Alert.
I let them hit me.
yeah, there's a lot of like it's like a flurry of da da da. They come at you. They do very mild damage, like overall. It's easy enough for you to just resist away. Like 1 or 2 points of damage every time they hit you. You, on the other hand, reach down, grab both their heads.
I smash them together and I punch grapes.
Make an athletics check. You have advantage on those, right?
I do.
You do.
Oh boy.
20 or 20.
Oh! Well, that answers that. As you don't ring bells in this case. There's no ringing bells in Corin's
20
eyes.
for each one.
It's like you took 2 apples and tried to make 1 apple.
And I made like part of an apple.
You made an apple and a half.
You made it's kind of a crunching, squishy noise as these 2 things drop down.
I played tournaments like you do with M&Ms and you smash them together to see which M&M's is the greatest M&M. And in the end, I end up with 1 skull and a smushed skull.
Right.
Did you get any M&Ms?
No.
Oh.
I love M&Ms.
Sorry.
Over the
Time for the next one.
over the matter of the next 20 minutes.
Oh boy.
You go through and like you take care of 16 of them readily.
Whoa.
Yeah, over 20 minutes, he demolishes 16 of them. Now, who wishes to be the next challenger against our great and powerful man? What's your name again?
My name is Corin Don Connor.
You can do the whole thing. Yeah, you do the whole thing.
I don't have
Okay. Yeah, you go through the whole thing. You lay the whole thing. I'm part of the leader of the fluffy bunny cult or whatever it is. the drunken ferrets.
Yeah.
It's the Royal Order of the Drunken Ferrets. God damn it! At least keep it somewhere in your mind.
Squirrels and ferrets are like cousins, aren't they?
And in walks in. I accept this challenge.
Oh boy, you sound like me.
As this undercut half-orc
Oh,
comes in,
yeah.
1 tooth hacked off.
Oh, that's fun.
Another tusk rising high.
I'll call him Toothless.
Oh, take him. And he has in his hand
No problem.
a righteous axe.
A righteous axe.
You've at this point overall, you've lost 10 HP from the mild attacks that have been done against you.
Right.
So that's it.
That's without rage.
And I say damn.
Yeah, that's about much damage you've taken thus far.
He raged when he went
He's been raging this entire time.
Rage!
But no, like it's like he's taken a total of 10 damage over 16 opponents. He's basically wept the floor with them before they ever got a chance to. This guy is much beefier than the previous guys combined. He's definitely shorter than you because he's half orc. But he's also built.
That's good.
Like a brick shit house.
I'm sure after we killed the guy,
Okay.
we went looking for Corin.
So we can either battle this. We can battle this full, or we can do 4 tests of strength to see if you win, or see if he keeps standing.
It'll probably be shorter just to do battle of strength.
Okay.
That way it just keeps everything nice and streamlined. I don't want to spend like half an hour battling the person.
Okay.
We know we don't beat him. I believe in you.
All right. I'm just gonna roll 4 at once.
Okay.
Do you want another dice to do advantage with or not?
You want some dice?
Actually, I'll just roll 1 at a time. We'll call it a day.
Don't trust mine. Take someone else.
So
I get advantage. Don't know.
no, we're just doing straight whatever your strength total is.
Oh boy. You want some?
This athletics.
Just straight strength first. 9. Don't worry. So did this one.
Decent.
Even.
Straight draw. Oh. That's 22 for him.
Whoa.
Ooh. He comes and gives you 1 solid licking.
But Corin keeps on ticking.
But Corin keeps on ticking.
He's fine.
Next.
How much damage?
Oh, I'm not worried about damage. We're
He's
just
like
gonna
a time.
put a
We're
haul.
just gonna do.
He has 102 left.
Choose those.
Yeah.
Fun fact, that's
Next
the kind of
one?
watch I wear.
Don't touch them.
Next one.
Don't do it.
Specifically because of those ads.
I believe in you.
Are you sure? Because
Holy
that's 2
shit.
ones in a
That's
row.
a 16.
2 ones in a row.
Okay.
Here, use some of these. I promise.
Oh,
Nope.
that's...
Next. Oh, God.
I can't watch this.
Okay.
I can't watch this. Hold on.
So he
14.
Yeah, he rolled a 19 with a 4. Yeah.
That's like a plus 10 and you can't do anything. No, I got one.
These are my best dice.
I'm good.
Okay.
I can't watch this. This is horrifying.
It's good.
Oh man.
We'll see what happens.
So
We'll come find
you
play the dice.
It's a solid back and
Just
forth,
keep throwing dice at
and he
you.
gets some good solid licks in on you
Right.
with his axe. You are raging, so it doesn't take as much. Like it doesn't hurt as much as it probably could. After this volley, we'll say you've lost 50 hit points
Right.
in this mix.
I have to use the scroller for that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, damn.
We can do 4 more
Can do.
tests of strength.
I believe this one will be
Corn's
better.
blood raging. He's just gonna
Yeah.
keep fucking hitting
Yep.
things.
Yeah.
So
That's better.
There you go.
27.
that definitely beats him. Next,
19.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was a 10. Okay, next.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just
yeah.
needed a little bit.
22.
That was a tie.
Damn.
He also had he had an 18. He got a +4, so it's a 22 for him.
Damn.
Yeah. Next.
Oh no, I get a plus 11. Sorry.
Oh.
4.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's at me +9,
Yes.
sorry.
That would yes.
I've been.
Okay.
Alright, and a 17.
That'll definitely beat him.
Okay.
So yes,
go on your
this time
belt.
after
I was like,
after a bit of a
You were
The
too
fight.
used to the weaklings.
Me and math don't
I
work
know.
so well.
the fight takes a turn as like he comes down, woof, hits you with a solid set of the backside of his axe,
Okay.
and he looks at you. I heard Goliath were worth something. And he raises his axe in the air,
I punch him in the fucking face as he raises his
That one
fucking
or you
axe.
and you come up, and with the butt end of your sword, you smack him across the back of the head. And for the next 5 minutes, you show him what Goliath is.
Yeah, fucking right I do.
And as you, it's a volley of sword swings and clattering of metal. As at one point you swing up and catch his axe abreast and throw it to the side.
That's to know where you're at.
Ambiance music.
That's what I was rolling for.
You throw it to the side. As you look at him, Krakatoa.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever bring you down.
And you run up on him as he's like, he goes for his axe.
Crackle
Bitch
what?
ain't gonna have that.
What
As, Crackle, what
All I
now?
can think of.
Kyle, what?
All I can
And
think
that's
of is
the time we show
SpongeBob.
up.
As-
The Krakatoa.
Yeah.
I was
As-
thinking about
you
Evil.
slice into this dude 7 ways to Sunday.
Actually,
I
I was thinking KO Ken.
know.
What?
It's he
Times 10.
after like several large scar marks and that as he falls to his knees.
Can you Kyle Kenner in Super Saiyan? Yeah. Oh. What's that like?
You
Great.
I cut his fucking head off.
And everyone's all clapped.
As we show up.
as
and
you guys
I roll to see if we can find him.
okay. We'll say like after this amount of time in that, like yeah.
Justin
This
saw me
this
roll.
fight took another like
Find
solid
him.
10 minutes
Can
or
I
so.
Sherlock Holmes
That
this?
wasn't.
I mean, I have keen mind, so I know where I'm
Deduction.
Yes.
Basically it was like, okay, where was the first place you went? And
The
asking
whorehouse?
and Ken is
We
like, well, we
probably
probably
went
went
to
there
the whorehouse.
first. And
When you
then
get there, there's blood.
Yeah,
Okay, he was here.
you guys kind of
say boozing and whoring. So.
you guys kind of you would have witnessed as you guys went to the Hooer house that you came to before
Yeah, dude.
that kind of would know been there. It was definitely in a little bit worse states as before, as the tiefling mistress was like hum ho ha madam.
A madam. A mistress is the woman
sorry.
that you're sleeping with on the side.
Oh,
A madam is
sorry.
the one that runs the whorehouse.
truth.
I
So-
don't
Rowan
like
knows
that you
this.
know that, but I support it.
Rowan
My dad was a
taught him.
criminal defense
Hey.
attorney.
Rowan taught him everything she did.
I know that.
Seriously.
So
Wait, what?
she gives you an idea of like you guys see them like we've definitely had people coming in a mixture of rages like this before, but I really don't like it when it happens.
How much damage did you do?
Don't
to
give her
the
any.
establishment?
Well-
like 600.
Well, let's be fair. He paid me enough gold that it's not a big deal.
Let's move on.
Any
boy.
damage that would have been done has been covered. Anyone who was slaughtered, no one will remember their name anyway.
I look at
That's a
her.
small kindness.
I look at her. Go. You've never seen us before. You don't know us, and I walk out.
Like
You-
600
you
and
did-
some gold. Is
Yeah,
all.
it was a lot of gold.
I look at her.
Yeah.
Summondo Rilon.
I just told
I will remember and hopefully forget your name in a kindness.
What is wrong with you?
Okay.
We're gonna face our steps.
We don't want anyone to know
All right,
where we
Dungeon
are.
Master. What is my great flaw?
He's vain. He's
I'm
hyper
vain
vain. He
as
will. He will.
I'm
he will go-
totally with you.
Yes, I will gladly remember your name and
Don't
soon
remember
as
our name.
most
My
hopefully forget it
name.
for your sake. Good day, Fessimandil. As
From his past empire.
right.
It's so true.
Right.
Why am I looking there to talk to Tyler?
I know,
Which
right?
camera do I
Well, it
need
doesn't
to talk?
matter. Just
Hi,
this
Dad.
one. No. She looks kindly to you. And she walks over, puts her hand kind of on your side armor, and says, "If you ever wish to enjoy my establishment, the door's always open."
It's a good place, I whisper.
That makes me incredibly uncomfortable because she's taking too familiar of a tone. Right?
Just taking your clothes off.
Whoa.
But yes, you guys learn that he is at the Grim. What do I call it again? Grim.
The Grim Fist.
Grim Fist.
Grim's Fist.
The Grim's
Is there
Fist.
anything we need to know to gain
Um,
entry?
No. You may have to ask around a little bit to find it. It does move around a bit. It's more of a fight to the death sort of win money sort of a
It's
thing.
fine. I'm amazing at investigation.
Did
I
you
walk
say
out,
win money?
find the first person on the street. You there, peasant! Show me the Grim Fist now.
I know where we're going.
This young tabaxi woman goes, "I have no idea where it is. It's not like common knowledge around here. Please don't hurt me, strange light one."
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to press upon you that I was going to hurt you. You're perfectly safe.
Oh, okay.
You there, woman.
I'm sorry.
Oh, stop it!
You a woman.
Give her a gold.
Man.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Just go back to your work. I know where
Yeah.
we're going.
I want it to be known.
I've
I
graded
take
it best.
and I like.
You flip it up.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad you
We
chose
have now
gender,
noticed
gender neutral.
multiple times and have been
Peasant.
noted as pale ones.
Okay.
So I want to make sure that I look less
Okay.
pale
I refuse to
compared
cover
to my
myself.
cousin, who is just showing his paleness to rebut
It
it.
is
also-
not my fault that good
I also
breeding
decided to
shows.
use my shawl.
That's true. It's not your fault.
Okay.
You know, it's nice
Guys.
not to be the one looked at all the time for once.
I look at them
Yeah.
all.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
I look at them.
Everyone's looking at us.
I look at them all before I go. Sorry about this, and I just change
You watch as her
Into-
form.
into a tabaxi to match.
Okay.
People.
Whoa!
She fades into a tabaxi.
Whoa, what
in
the
front.
fuck?
It's a cloak of disguise.
Okay.
Nifty.
It's a shawl of
I was
disguise.
like,
You guys can
Oh.
kind of tell because you saw it happen. But you know what she looks like officially. So
What kind of tabaxi?
I'm gonna go up.
her eyes do look
Black
exactly the
crystal.
same as when
Yeah,
before
my
she
eyes did
changed.
change.
I go up and I just investigate the shit out of you right
We got
now.
another kitty cat.
I can't help it.
Another
I'm
kitty
like,
cat. Don't fuck
this is
that
new
kitty
magic, right?
cat.
Like this isn't common.
That's
at
just
all.
Curious what tabaxi she
It's a cloak of disguise.
like it's
Calico.
you would recognize like either like you've seen hats of disguise do this kind of magic,
It's cute.
and that's
I
so it's
just-
not unfamiliar
I
because
flip up my. My
you can make an Arcana check
Okay.
as you're doing your kind of investigating to see if you understand it.
I'm just normal. I don't
Goldenrod.
That's
Oh yeah, it's totally just a disguise self something.
Oh.
Whatever it is,
Like
it's
my spell.
kind of like
Yeah,
your spell.
when she does it, she just activates it.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, it's just like how your spell works.
Eventually.
So you have
I know where I'm
a
going.
solid
Also
idea of where
cast
this is.
Disguise self.
Again,
Yeah, so I look Dro.
Whoop.
Drow.
go super drow.
Bro,
Dro.
Oh,
It's supposed to be Dro.
Trap, you best watch yourself.
That's how Gygax said it.
it's supposed to be
Parchment, paper, shears. Let's go.
Follow that crowd either.
So you're like that guy that says GIF, huh?
Oh, I
Wait,
love
no,
peanut
it's
butter.
not.
Yeah, it is.
I want my
Bullshit.
So that's what the creator says.
GIF.
Oh,
Says
no,
Jeff.
I'm sorry. The creator, when he needs to understand about anagrams,
Welcome to the counterpart of his own argument.
Right.
Guys, everybody knows
I'm gonna go get some peanut
Guys-
butter. I'll be right
It
back.
doesn't matter.
actually, it does very much matter. because it stands for
Everybody
graphics,
knows
and so
the
it's
G
a
is
soft
silent.
G. It is a soft G.
Parchment, paper, shears.
Creator needs to learn English.
PJ, the G is silent.
I'm sorry.
intelligence modifier
Okay.
plus half-caster level.
So,
but it's different when it's.
So, you guys, you all like make it to this strange, like it seemed like that weird underground kind of vibe. It's held oddly enough held out like in the basement of some random shop. But like you guys can definitely hear kind of from the outside the like group of like roughly 100 people that have kind of crowded around in the underbelly of this thing.
Rule number 1 at Fight Club.
So
someone punch him. He broke rule 1.
But yeah, you guys will walk down into this place as Corin is laying waste to this half-orc.
Do we see any rats? You're so awesome.
Rats are small beasts?
Just glad he's on our
Tiny
side.
creatures.
He's taking 103 points.
Out of
150.
See.
I only have 94.
155.
So you're
Yeah,
getting
I mean,
out.
there's rats.
I want to send in a
He's at
messenger.
52 of 100.
Okay.
Okay, Steamfold. Okay,
So you got
I found
some.
some.
Yeah.
I just want to see. I found some interesting people.
He's got about as much as
Okay.
We're on our. We'll be there
Make
eventually.
sure he's at full health.
I'll
Okay.
meet you there.
All
I'm just
right.
gonna send a quick message.
Okay.
Via Anna Messenger.
Rats
Pretty
are
bad words. I just say quick.
Yeah.
You know, quick.
Yep, say your piece.
Is Corn still poisoned?
No,
You're not
no.
going to try to be the rat.
No, it was only when he hit you.
No. I'm just gonna send a
And
message.
you survive. Like your con was
I
good
have Animal
enough
Messenger.
every time to like
The
do
red
well.
buds
It's just
plus 9,
it's just the
I
fact
guess.
that
Send a
that's
message.
Shit ton of poison damage?
the
Send this to the
it was
Piscine Falls right now.
76 of poison if it was straight on.
Holy fuck.
Welcome to dealing with actual assassins.
Yeah.
They deal a lot with poison. But yeah, you guys walk down. It's like it's not quite a rager that's going on down here, but like the people that are here, you can see like a mixture of like blood spatter and smear that had been kind of like as bodies have been
Yes.
drug out of said ring. As like 60 or so people are kind of around the outside of this
Around the
ring.
outside.
Around the outside.
Okay, of this
Sorry.
ring, and I know, right?
Trailer park.
And it's kind of like it's literally kind of more of an octagon or a circle, and that in the center. But like you guys watching as like
a circle with straight edges.
right, yeah, so circle straight edges. You guys kind of watch as Corin like says like his couple final piece, and that and lays waste into this dude, and that, and you guys watch as the head flies through the air, and
That's a souvenir for one lucky fan.
Dad, I caught it! I caught it! Look at me!
That's right, boy. Take that one home, put it on a pike. Show all the kids in the neighborhood.
I know!
Oh man.
Oh, nonsense.
Do the rats worship biscuits?
Yeah.
Esoteric.
He's gonna grab that axe that fell to the ground then.
Okay.
Flip it on his hand, and the next person that comes to the door is just gonna chuck it at him.
Okay, so
It's a young child coming to greet.
Doesn't matter.
so through like the main doors or the entrance to the
Whichever one where the competitors are.
okay, they're coming in from the ring. Okay, so
And that's how
the competitor's
I
entrance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Second.
at this
go
point,
for
like
10.
this other like seeming like small-esque monk of a gith
Oh,
Shit, son.
All right.
walks in. He's a
Very-
bit thin.
If he's a monk,
He's
very
he's
Is he
a
lean?
he's very lean.
Okay.
As he walks in, you're gonna huck it.
yellowish.
Yeah.
skin.
All right. Give me just a ranged attack.
Let me set these back.
Jason, he doesn't want your corrupt fucking dice.
Nobody wants
I
to
know
see
nobody does.
He's
16.
sitting next to you.
But
He's
Okay.
damn, I'm watching him fail endlessly.
And then
I
he's
don't
like,
know how we
he's
feel.
walking in, and he gets a solid clip in the shoulder, and it sticks. And then,
Ow!
and it's just like,
Not
he
that
kind
good
of
of a monk.
falls to his knee, and just like,
Not
I
that
look
good
at
of
the-
a
I
monk.
look at the people with us and go,
Right?
let's
Yeah.
get him and go. We've got places to be.
I cut him in half.
I halter.
okay, yeah, Shimp.
That
finish him
happens.
out.
Needs this.
I know he does, but we've got places to be.
There's just fucking dead bodies everywhere.
I asked the guy in charge how many more are in line to
Oh, you see like this very stout, like very short, 3-foot tiefling come walking up.
Oh, greetings. Yes. Oh, hi. Oh, how many are left? Well, there's him. Well, actually, you asked this as like the Gith Yankee is hacked in twain. There was him. But
That's all my money on the Goliath. Let's go. Come on, Goliath.
It
Let's
doesn't sound
go.
like anyone's left. Did they
I
all
will
like
let
go
you
away?
kill something in 15 minutes. We just have
I'll
to
walk
get
up to the
there.
side of the ring.
Okay.
Hail, Don Collar.
Hey, Sumandu. And I slam the fucking Dawn collar into the ground. Is there sand?
It's like a sand. It's like a dirt sand pit. Yeah.
It sinks quite a few ways in.
Nothing was
About
gonna
a
start on
solid
fire.
foot in. Yeah.
And I lean on it.
Okay.
Leisurely.
I don't mean to interrupt your period of mourning. We do have an errand of great importance, and we can't do it without you, though.
Will there be death?
Scores.
I flip
Are
my
you still,
blade
like-
out and sit it on my back.
Because of the.
Oh, fuck yes!
Oh, okay.
I'm corrupt as shit now.
Oh,
Well, a little bit more corrupt.
You're a little more corrupt.
And let us go. And I kick the Gith Yankee out of my way.
Rolls over.
I saw your last fight. Most impressive.
Sure seen.
Good thing you
20
showed
or
up
so
and.
before.
Yeah, I basically walked in just to see him cut somebody in half with a thrown axe.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was ridiculous.
As he passes me, I kind of, as an asshole move, bow to him.
She curts. Oh, to him. Oh, great, powerful good.
Man, you can see the eyes roll even as she bows.
Like Lucian Callow and Fagin.
I grab her by the throat and hold her up against the wall.
Oh boy, you don't know who she
Okay.
is.
Make
Wait,
a grapple.
she is a kitty cat.
Make a.
Right.
For you, it's for you either athletics
Do you
or
want to check mine?
acrobatics.
I would like to persuade you
15?
to let her
Mine.
go.
Oh, he rolled a nat 20.
Oh yeah, you pick her up. You pick her up by the throat.
Who? Oh, fuck.
She is.
All you.
She's really cold in your hand.
I would like to persuade him
Yeah.
to let
Ask
her
them.
go, please.
That's all I say.
No, you can't speak, so I'm crushing your windpipe.
And I point.
Okay.
Friend Don Collar, she is an ally. Please release her.
I let her go and I fall to the ground.
You catch yourself easily. It's not very high.
You're another fucking Ken, aren't you? Okay.
Don Collar, as you picked her up, you noticed as her hair flipped, what was a silver tan over here goes to a strange gray purple as it runs across her face.
That's totally normal.
Completely.
Absolutely stranger.
It's probably true. Let's go back downstairs. Go to Tom's.
I'll follow Sumandu.
Okay, so you guys gonna head back to
I grab him like a
blistered
drink for
stone?
the
Oh,
walk home.
okay, grab him a drink.
Pat him on the back.
I want to keep my. I want to
I
kind
didn't
of
get any
linger
winnings,
slightly
did I?
behind
Mm-hmm.
them, and I want to keep my
Right,
eyes
the
out
victory
for
was
any
itself a win.
possible
That's right.
people who are watching
He doesn't
in.
give a shit about
Oh,
They have
yeah.
mentioned the pale ones twice
Did
now.
he get any money for winning any of
Oh, yes.
You got some money. I want
Yeah,
to
make a
treat
perception roll for you.
God, I hope you
you.
did.
For me?
No, for her.
For her.
Elowen. For being perceptive,
You
roll
need
perception.
money. I'm going to get you money.
I'll give you advantage on that roll.
Whoa!
It's like I'll give you advantage on that roll.
19.
Perception.
All right,
Here,
you
make sure you
That's
get
a
it.
20.
you ended up getting 197 gold
Perfect.
from that.
Not bad.
No.
To the victor go the
Not
spoils.
quite the 200 I was.
She also observes that Venus is in retrograde.
She also knows as you're walking, as you're walking, and that you're kind of trying to pay attention to those, trying to pay attention to Silmandel. You do notice that there are random, like there seem to be like rough, like you're paying attention to alleyways, things at storefronts,
Yeah.
and you do notice like some people there seem to be something kind of watching you. You're not 100% sure whom, but they're probably part of the same group that originally attacked him or them. So good. It's a good guess.
I'm at a third of my hit points, so.
Wow!
It's okay.
That's the lowest you've ever been.
I know.
You guys are following me,
How
right?
does it
Yeah.
feel?
Yeah, they're following you back
How
to
does
back
it
to
feel
the
to get
littered
punched?
stump.
I think I might still have more hit points.
When we
than
get
you.
there, are we
This
there
is
yet?
what pain feels.
It takes about
Honestly, he knows
I
better
wanna
than we do.
Show
He
me yours
just
first.
can
I have
take more.
52.
Yeah.
Bow before me, motherfucker!
It
He's
takes.
been through three fights
You know
almost,
what, Carrie?
essentially.
Nobody
You know, he can
cares
take-
about the logistics. We just care about the end.
Yeah, don't take this from her.
It takes about 15-20 minutes or so to cross back to the blistered stump. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you gave them 20 minutes to come back to the blister.
Yeah, you're
They
there.
left.
You're there by yourself.
And they went to the whorehouse, and they
Uh-huh.
went to the Grimfist.
So it's
So I have been having my time downstairs.
you have
I love it.
you have 40 minutes to yourself at minimum right
With
now.
a cask.
With a cask.
Oh,
At
Jesus.
minimum. I am not drinking.
All he did was just turn the cask to open and lay under it. You're
No,
like Homer
I remember
Simpson
you
with a
saying
duck
that when Silmandil asked for another bottle, the tender said that there were 2 more downstairs. Has the tender come downstairs?
So as you're looking around at the different kahals that are there,
Cahals?
you find a couple vintage bottles of something that's written in a language you don't speak, Sylvan or Gnomish, do
no,
you?
I'm not looking for alcohol. I'm wondering if the actual innkeeper has come downstairs.
No, he doesn't.
No. Not at any point.
Okay. I go around the room and I investigate every single piece that I can
Okay.
to see what is about the room, the map, anything I can understand about why this weird bitch is coming into our area, and what she has to do with Eula and my
The
mission
lovable mirror.
Okay.
to become the new prophet.
And yet I also
Okay.
like this character.
Pretty cool.
So
Make an investigation check, and you're spending a lot of time doing this. I'll give you advantage on the look, so do double down on that.
Didn't like that part about mirror.
6 on the first, 9 on the second, which comes to 9.
Okay. I would give to any of my subjects.
So, as you're looking around, and this is more of it takes you a longer time to ascertain information more than what you're gonna figure out. It does take you the better part of that 45-ish minute period to get around and look at the stuff.
Okay, what is around me?
So what's around you in this space? You have the cask that's kind of burst into the wall, as it would be on its stand. You have the large table in the middle with the map with all the little pennants on it. You have your set of chairs in there. It just shut off again.
Yeah, you want to press Thank you.
You also find yourself looking amongst all these different knickknacks and other things that are stored down here. There's a couple bones.
I bring them with me everywhere I go.
You find that like on the floor is a large circle with different sigils carved into it. As one of the major things, it seems to be some kind of arcane nonsense that you're not 100% sure on unless you make a history roll for that.
Do it.
As you're going through some of the things, other than like this is a mixture of storage and what appears to be Kysteinfold memorabilia. There's some small things here. Like there's
Keep
Don't blame me. I voted Kysteinfold.
like buttons and
there's
pins.
shirts.
Kysteinfold 2020.
Pretty much. Like, this question is.
You find
Kateric, more like Kater shit. Bumper stickers. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm done now.
I'm not.
You find amongst like some papers and that some different research that talk about Kateric and like some of the information you already know about him being trapped in this mirror a century ago or a better part of a millennia ago now. You find that like as part of that that like certain families were a part of that. You find something similar to the note that you guys found before from when taking the first part of the trials, and that talks about the different bloodlines in that and how everything transpired. You find
I get the feel that she's legit.
Yeah.
She's not some psycho crazy bitch.
Well,
you do. I'll give you something.
I mean-
I'll give you something fun here because I think
assume too
I think it's hilarious, and I think it's great. And your character won't understand what it is. You do find a strange a flyer that seems quite old. At least several years old. That's folded up in a book, and it says on the front part of it. It said, I know, right? As you open it up slowly, not to crease it, not to break the crease. You see, it says, "The Taste of Living Cookbook, Edition 2, Biscuits Narrative." And that's the only part. That's the only part of something.
I'm like crying because it's so.
he finally made it. Wait, why? Why are you crying? What happened to biscuits?
You have no idea what this name means.
I'm just glad he finally got published.
But for some reason, it was part of some of the book work that she kind of had.
Can I walk in the moment he finds that?
No.
Are we not there yet?
No.
You're not even there yet.
That would really piss me off if he found
Nope.
that. I would.
You hear as you're finishing up kind of your searching and that, you're kind of putting things back more or less the way you found them, and that you hear the door open above.
I would like. I have two things I would like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Three things. First, I'd like to see. Do I see who's walking through the door?
You hear footsteps coming down. You don't see who it is. You see legs.
Okay, I move toward so I can identify the individual.
Okay. You see what is the Winter Stalker walking down, followed by your friends. Corin in tow.
First, I cast Thaumaturgy to close the door. It's a cantrip. So it's unlocked. I can close it like that.
Yep.
Second, I do hold person on the Windstalker. She has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Can I cast alarm before he does that?
Probably.
Holy
win.
Yeah, you would have done that when you walked through.
Hold person. He has to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save for you.
No.
No. You guys are walking, and you see her like as she gets
fuck.
part of the way. She stops in
No,
place.
I try to close the door after she walks through the doorway.
Yeah.
Well, no. They've come down the staircase. The door has been shut by you or by other means now.
I've cast alarm before we.
And that. But this is them coming down the
That's
staircase.
already
The door is up like partially a floor.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I didn't want any of these fucks to see this, but okay, that's fine.
Because they're following her. There's no
Yeah,
there's no doorway that opens shuts here.
Guys like Corin can be stopped on the outside.
Yeah,
It'll be fun.
No, don't wander off.
we need you to get
Again.
because we got.
Just found you.
He's still
Yeah,
blood
that's fine.
raging.
You gonna cast hold person?
If everybody's coming down, I won't do that.
Okay, because that's what I was trying to. That's what I was trying to convey. Because there's no doorway. It's
I'm
just
with
stairs
everybody, yeah.
that lead to this place.
Left side, there's like an inside breast pocket. It's like on the side of it.
Side.
Like,
Okay, so you all come down.
thanks, dude.
Do you just go by the Winter Stalker?
That is my name. Right now.
Why are there so many chairs and just one of you?
This is.
Yeah, what the fuck?
If you look around, this will take you to the Keistine Fold's central location. There's a teleportation circle. I have one more errand I need to run in this town.
History check, I forgot to do.
What's your errand?
I have to go. What's the name of the guy I have to go visit?
Oh,
I don't remember his name.
Hold on.
I have to go visit.
Notable NPCs.
Notable NPC.
Tell me his name, please.
It is. Oh, I skipped over it.
It's like,
Oh, it would be. Nope, that's the Hooer House.
no, I'm not going. That's not where I'm going.
Don't need to go there. No.
Oh, it's Clar's Steels. Clar's.
I have to go
So we
visit
have to find him
Lars.
again.
Yeah, right.
He owns a shop here in town.
Or Kenna.
He has the information that I need. He tends to steal magical items. So if you would like to come with me, please keep hold of your magical
Is she
items.
still being held magically?
No.
He chinks.
No, I didn't do that.
I wouldn't mind you guys coming with me because I feel like
magical items.
numbers and force would be good.
I'll go
I
for
take
it.
my Cloak of the Magi and I put it in. Do I have a bag of holding?
Pulls out the great sword.
I don't think you do.
Crack a toe and he
No,
goes,
that's Sonia.
I
What do you
hand you
need
my
from
giant
this guy?
flaming
I
sword.
put mine and
I mean, I have an adventurer's kit, and I have barely anything beyond that, so I don't really need the bag of holding.
The bag of holding's holding all your books.
would a cloak fit in there?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bag is full of your
Do you wanna put
your
it
your,
right?
your
You
crest
don't
history.
want to lose that bag.
No, I
And
definitely
bag
don't.
of holding.
Mm-mm.
I
Wait.
mean, I'll hold it for you.
It's a fun fact. Corn's gonna walk
Oh.
over to Longclaw.
Okay.
Fun times. Picks him up by the throat and slams him
If I
against
don't
the
get it
wall.
back, I will.
Why?
Which is exciting.
I
Why?
totally.
Very
Okay.
good to me.
Gonna try to
Understandable. You can toss it in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and resist.
I give.
I guess
Grapple, right?
grapple.
You can just-
So you
you
can
don't
make you make an acrobatics check
That
if you
never-
wish,
Okay, just toss it in.
or how you wish. Athletics or acrobatics for you.
Anyway.
Oh, fuck, you beat it.
Oh, let's see. Acrobatics 19 plus 8,
Ah.
27. What'd you roll?
I'm not gonna take it.
A 20.
In retaliation, I stunning strike him.
Elowen has no.
Okay,
Because that
Is that a
shit's.
save or no?
if he lands it.
Let's see. To hit.
This
I'm
has
about
to
to
happen.
Plus
take care of
4.
it.
19 to hit. Does that hit?
What are you two hitting each other?
Let me take care of it.
Now stop it. I level my sword at his throat and whisper Krakatoa as it flames to
Okay.
his sword. And I say, why did you walk away when Mary died?
I pull out my sai and hold it against his sword.
It's my winter aspect.
Fine.
Oh yeah,
Why
just do
did
that
you walk
anytime.
away?
So my winter, yeah, it's actually all about extreme emotion.
Oh, then I've been in winter this whole. I'm sorry. I've been in winter. Sorry.
I'm always in winter. I'm the winter stalker.
She was our friend.
And my winter aspect is
And you walked away.
Do you not know what she died for?
She died for intelligence. Knowledge. Why did you walk away from her? We had time. We all said something. I said something. Silmandil said something. Albie even fucking said something. Kenna, who we just fucking met, said something. But you fucking walked away. Stand next to a fucking door that was already
like
open.
a rapture of my winter state. Al Calmagil.
Oh, you're still under shit influence.
Oh yeah,
aren't you?
that sword also blows up. Yeah.
Dawn
Tear
color.
falls from my eye
Damn
and
it.
turns.
Why
to-
does everybody have flaming shit?
Because
This
I
happens. It happens.
And it's just
a tear
up.
falls
Dawn
from my eye
color.
'cause I am-
Flaming sword stuck Kitty Cat's throat. I turned to him. What?
Release him.
Also, no, not until he asks.
And it is a
the question.
terrifying. The winter aspect of Silmandil is a terrifying,
What's-
melancholic
what's-
aspect.
Do I have to wear a wisdom six? That would suck.
God, I hope
Does that
so.
cause that? Question mark. Are you trying to intimidate him?
I will try to intimidate him gladly.
Okay.
But the melancholic aspect, so we had to choose traits for the different aspects. My melancholic aspect is like one of absolute like rage and defeatism, right?
Okay.
So it's like my most terrifying aspect, one where like it's a man with nothing to lose of infinite rage,
Okay.
right? So like, remember in the movie version of Fellowship of the Ring, what happens to Galadriel when
Yeah.
she was like, not a king but a queen?
Oh
Horrible.
yeah, that whole thing.
That,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
right?
So this was gonna happen.
Well, okay. So make
Gladly,
your
I would
intimidation
make that
roll.
roll.
You, gosh, what's the contest
It's
at?
probably a
Wisdom,
wisdom.
wisdom check,
Insight.
or it's insight. Insight.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Only an 11.
boy. Dude, get different dice. Fuck.
-3.
What?
That's 3.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like only when you're rolling wisdom saves do they roll
Look at
poorly
you.
anymore. It's weird.
It's.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Oh no, I lost.
Nothing
So,
matters to me and you let others
The
take
fairness
action.
of the
That's my
skin,
turn.
right?
Yeah.
That normally has sort of a rosy
They're very
undertone
close.
becomes almost a deathly pallor,
Mm-hmm.
and like
I
the
understand.
very like platinum blonde becomes that almost silvery
There's been
aged
so much loss.
Okay.
color in the rage of the
I
Of the melancholic
understand
state.
completely.
Okay.
right
I
of the winter
lost.
aspect. Release our companion now.
Have you
Dawn
lost your
Color.
entire kingdom? Your entire
I stare at him for a good
Your
3
family?
seconds.
What's really
3
strange-
seconds is fair.
You have
And the
lost
sword goes
everything.
and back to nothing, and it just
Let's see.
flip it on his back, and he
Fighting
walks
for
away.
less
Fine,
than
and he
10
turns back
years.
to
Me.
Longclaw.
End this.
We'll discuss this later.
You will leave this
Our
lie.
only choice is to move on.
I do turn back because that's
Yeah.
not part of the thing.
Then let us go.
I cannot.
Everyone mourns in their own way.
Nobody walks
And you see
away.
just ice tears falling from my eyes.
guys.
Man,
No.
you know, I'd love to tell you,
Do you
but
start
I keep
walking away?
secrets like
I
a little
walk the
bitch.
door.
So
That's true, guys.
I do.
I start following you. I go through the door.
Following
Wait,
that
you have to-
flaw.
Don Collar, we shared a battlefield, and now we share sorrow. It cuts no less deep for me than it does for you, but hurting Longclaw will not bring her back.
I did not hurt him. All I did was ask him why. And you've interrupted. I shall ask him why later. Little intimidation might have helped him. But I will let it be.
Children, we have more.
You stay out of this.
Situations to move
We just
on.
met you. We don't even know you.
Honestly, I don't even know you.
Completely
I was gone for all
understand.
that.
I have lost everything. Do not even get me started. I have one goal here, and then we will come back to this place. If you want to stay here and fight it out, go for it.
Really...
Elowin and I are moving on. If anyone wants to come with me, I need information. I am going to this gentleman, I say with a very, very just dirty...
Mary would have
We're using the term liberally.
I am going to...
straight at Corin.
Oh shit, what you want to say about Mary?
Mary would have come.
Mary Woodle, for knowledge.
I need information.
So let's go.
I will
That
get the
which killed
information.
her, we shall go follow, so other people can die. Sounds strong.
I will let you intimidate
I will
him,
follow you, Eloise.
and I will let you kill him if
Nothing
that's
matters
the
to me.
answer I
I
need.
just let others lead me, but that's all I say.
And I move on.
And I'm hypercritical.
Man, we're going to a shopkeeper and we're bringing the fucking army.
I don't
Okay.
fucking care at this point. We walk
just
out.
so,
I look
I'm
at
gonna
Tom like
find-
we'll be back
prepare
in 15
What
minutes.
exactly are we trying to get from this old dude?
I know.
Having been successful, I return to my spring aspect and call this fine.
What's funny about your look now, Silmando? When you changed aspects,
Oh,
for
man.
some reason it looks like you've got black tear running right here.
That fucking sword.
I like the look. It's kind of hot.
As this strange, like it looks like you've got permanent eyeshadow now, and like it runs
So
down
I'm
like
getting
this.
like this much closer to looking like I'm in a black metal band, huh?
Yep.
Awesome.
Slowly but surely.
So metal.
He starts turning more pale. Eventually, he becomes the drummer for Kiss.
No one wants to be Peter Chris. Not even Peter Chris.
Kenna,
Okay.
Kenna has something to say. What was that, Kenna?
So, what exactly are you hoping to get from this guy? Like, what are we walking into here?
I need information about a man named Meat. Who is part of...
kidding me right
Is it beat meat?
It's
Who
not a
is
kid.
part of Kateric's forces.
Do we need to beat the meat?
This
Just
gentleman
smack it?
has information I need. I am going to talk to them. I'm going to take him. This is what's going to happen. I am going to take him in the back. You guys are free to loot
Beat your meat
his shop while I have him in control.
I would enjoy
Is
it.
that Clark
We're
Steele?
looting
Just
his
call him
shop?
meat.
I will allow that. Hold on to your magical weapons
That
before
is-
we head in. First
Steals.
notation.
Oh.
You
has
know,
a problem.
you should really let me try and get some information out of him before you rough him up. I have a pretty good way with words.
Alright, let's
Kenna?
go to this guy.
Kenna, I will allow you to come with me. You will do what I ask, though,
You're so
because
blessed,
you
Kenna. You get to
are
follow.
a patron of the
It sounds
Kaishin fold.
familiar.
I'm happy that you know me. You've known me for minutes, but you know me well enough at this point to know that being like, but you'll do as I say, just wouldn't fly. Like,
Kenna, you will follow me. The rest of you are in charge of cleaning up
I'm
shop.
coming with you too.
You may come with me, but you do not say anything unless I ask. Please.
This I grant you, Sylvan Elf.
We head to his shop.
Okay.
I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
How long of a travel is it? Do I have time to arcane focus onto my sword?
Not enough time. No, it's like you have to have like an hour of
Attunement takes a bit.
uninterrupted time of an hour. For an arcane focus, it's a bit longer than like your normal like a 10-minute attunement.
When we
which,
get to the Kaishin fold, you have time.
What time of day is this?
Night.
I take
Okay.
time.
How
It's
many
always
moons are
night.
there?
It's always night.
Still,
Oh,
still
we're
only
the
one.
Everdark.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah! Forgot about
Yeah.
that.
I take
Permanent
time
dark.
to mend his stuff
Damn
that
it,
has
Everdark.
been ripped from the battle. You're looking rather ragged for Corin.
You
Lord,
like do some
let's
healing
do it.
on him as you walk,
No,
What?
just
or
men.
are you just mending
I'm
his
just
wares?
mending. I don't heal.
Oh, that's right.
I don't.
He
I
really
also
doesn't
don't
have
heal.
a whole lot torn off of him.
His loincloth might be a little ragged. I heal that. We don't need any giant holes revealing anything.
You know.
Well, my bad.
Don't need
Before we
any
leave, I'm just gonna
He
walk
pats her
out.
on the shoulder and says like, very kind.
I'm gonna
Who's injured here?
take the Don collar aside.
He's
Right?
injured.
Yeah, well, by the head.
Right. I will place my cloak upon him, which is very dear to me. Right? Because it carries like my heraldic symbols. Right? Clasp it around his neck. You will have your vengeance. I will make sure it is seen to. And I follow her.
Okay. What was yours?
But back, it's not about vengeance, my friend.
You want to heal Albie? Yeah, Corn looks like he's been cut to crap.
I don't give a shit
And I
about
have a
him.
fancy
Okay. Okay. I was
Everybody
serious.
else is fine.
Everyone else is fine, mostly.
Except for me. Okay, cool.
I'm full of
I was gonna say I don't expect Albie to heal me at all.
I haven't even hit yet.
I don't have any healing.
You know,
I think
Miles have a
Corn's the
fire.
only one that's lost anything.
I've just lost
These are the major losses.
He's lost 103 hit points. I'm just saying.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's more than I have.
Be fun.
I'm a fighter. When you say
Okay.
it's like, yeah, whatever. You're a monk.
So-
I'm a fighter.
You guys had
That's a
like
big
it's
deal.
happen enough with this town being like has kind of like knitted as it is. You guys aren't far from like what is the major square where shops are just live. That's why it doesn't take very long to get to the brothel. Why it doesn't take very long to get to some other items. But you guys find yourselves coming across this weird sign that says Clar's Steels on the front of it. To this little tiny shop that's knocked in the wall.
How does he spell steel?
Yep, just the way you think he does.
Just the way you think it is.
Damn it!
You're in charge of
Hilarious.
of stealing.
Yeah, I was planning on taking Overwatch.
Good.
Okay, so you guys head in.
All my shit is.
I will stand outside in front of the door.
Okay. Stand and
And
wait.
make sure nobody goes in.
Perfect. I need that.
Okay, so first
I
you
do
walk in.
without you fucking asking.
I didn't ask.
Yeah.
Good.
So
You have good insight.
you know better, and so you grip a hold of what's your smallest item?
My smallest
magic
item.
item, yeah.
My smallest magic item is probably my decanter, or my boots.
Okay. So
My
as your
boots are on me, so
your
you
boots
can't
are
really take
kinda-
them.
so
my decanter.
as you
I'm
walk
holding
as you
onto.
walk in, you guys watch as she kind of grips a hold of this little water flask that's on her side.
What if you have like no small magic items?
Whatever your
Whatever your smallest one.
just
I
grab
grabbed
onto it.
mine.
You don't know which thing it'll take. That's why I ask. What's your smallest magic item?
Bag of holding, probably.
Yeah, that'd be it. That'd be it.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a long
man.
sword
That
with a
too.
lance.
I mean, I got one of those too, but
Yeah.
that my decanter's in that.
Yeah.
So
So you hold on to your bag of holding, basically. You see her grip hold, and she kind of looks back at you and like
Kinda gives you
suggests
that-
like
it gives you
hold
that
on to your
look.
shit.
Okay. I
When
grabbed
we,
mine.
could you describe like, is this a one-story store?
You have
It's
so many weapons.
yeah,
What are you gonna
it's
grab?
it's a one-story shop. It's got walls lined, a glass front, well, more or less glass front.
It probably extends further back. Already.
Yeah, it goes further back in.
That was pretty common
I
back
have
then.
the rose for.
For shits and gigs, I'm
There's
going to
nothing.
attempt to hide
So I'm
while,
wrong. That's fine.
because it's night.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
like,
And your damn cat.
Darks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super on edge. Figure that.
pleasant.
So, I'd like to attempt to hide, like, behind the scenes, but still keep an eye on most of the party.
Okay, in the shop or outside the shop?
In the shop.
Okay.
I'm going in the shop.
So when you cross into the shop, what's interesting is those of you that are going in, as she kind of warns you to like hold on to your stuff, you feel like your bag of holding or your smallest magic item, it seems to rattle a bit in your hand, and then after about a second, it stops.
See at the counter when we walk in.
No.
I just walk back to the back room.
Okay. And yeah, you walk around.
I look at Sumendel and Kenna, and I just walk back to the back room.
Those are my small
As-
ball in my hand.
Is that what
As
you're
you start
saying?
as you start heading to the back, or as you start heading further in, because he's not visible. They're not visible at first. You hear like the jingling of weird bells, and that as out of one of the back doors walks this long, lanky tabaxi.
So many of them
Oh.
around here.
You look
Welcome,
like a
welcome to
tabaxi
this
still.
place.
Yeah,
I still look like a
really.
tabaxi.
You do.
And I look like a draft. Okay.
Before we get going, I kind of want to like whisper to Winter Soccer and say, "How are we playing this? Bees or honey?"
I
All sorts
love
of
you,
bees.
Kemma.
Yeah, Kenna fucking rules.
Always bees.
What's the code word? What's the code word? Code word slam.
Bees
Okay.
or honey?
I need to know which way I need to go, but I'm kind of
honey
Always
pot.
bad
Reverse honey
cop.
pot.
It's
That's
always bad cop
delightful.
with me.
But you watch as this.
You can be good cop. I'll always be bad.
You watch as this blue trimmed robed tabaxi that has kind of that leopard print and that yellow leopard style walk out. Hello! Oh, it's so lovely to see people in the shop. Welcome to Claw Seals. I am Quadri Claw, and it's so wonderful you've come.
Just shut up.
I like it.
You are don't. What? Yes. Yes, you with the very stern face.
Yeah, what do you know about meat?
It's delicious.
Are you talking
I
about
don't.
man meat over there?
She's not playing Rowan right now.
It's.
Do you want to have this conversation in the back?
I'm sorry, I'm confused.
friend,
What's
good
you?
sir.
Let's go to the
She's
back.
just come off a long
I'm
travel.
sorry. I'm
How
not
are
going to the
you?
back.
No, I think you
No,
are.
no, we're not.
I don't think they'll hurt you, Chrissy.
That's my part of the shop, not yours.
You're gonna tell me everything
Chrissy
you know about
did
meat.
just interrupt.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Chrissy had an
What's up?
awesome.
You're fine. You're fine.
No,
Keep going.
she
No, do it.
was
No,
being
tell me what you got.
Your thing
she
was
was
awesome.
being the honey.
Yeah, be the
Yeah,
honey.
she was being the honey.
Be the honey.
Okay, say your thing. Sorry.
Don't mind my friend here. We've had a long day. How are you this evening, good sir?
Well and greatly fine, my fiery friend.
Eyes roll.
I must say, you are a sight for sore eyes, considering.
Oh, yeah. She's a little, you know.
I see. A bit pensive, I see. Yes, well. Oh, and your friends, can I interest you all in a lovely item of sorts? Would you
I start
like something
juggling
you'd
my
like to
daggers.
buy?
I'm juggling them.
We will absolutely.
What
take
looks
a look
expensive?
around. Friend,
Inappropriate.
please
Ooh, what looks
meander.
And breakable.
Say again. Sorry, Kenna.
I said, of course we'll take a look around. Friends, please meander. We will patron this good store.
Oh, good.
Kenna?
Wow.
Expensive and breakable.
Expensive and breakables.
But knock it
dear.
off like a cat.
I will go. There in this shop, there's a mixture of different like small magical items. There's a. Oh, okay. So she does have a rack of like different seashells and like there's a conch and a couple other things of that remark. Along one wall, in a case, there seems to be about roughly 1.5 2 foot long box that's only maybe about a foot or so wide.
I mean, I'm
that's in
looking
a
for
case.
something like a vase or something that gets pushed.
Okay. Like I'm trying to think of like what would be in this magic shop that would be breakable.
I mean, there's got to be some sort. I mean, anything that's going to be liquid is going to be carried probably.
Right.
In some sort of breakable
Right.
implement that isn't magic.
Okay. So in the front case, like the
Oh,
front
sorry.
of like the main store counter,
Yeah.
Like,
and that there
liquid
is
fire, bro.
there's a bit of glass that's there.
You have to imbibe it to use it, though.
There's a bit of
Oh.
glass, a wavy sheet of glass that's there, and behind that is where certain colored potions sit.
Ooh.
Like to see the purple one, please.
Oh, well, that's a great one.
I
She
sigh.
digs down underneath, comes back.
Now this one. It will do wonders for your
Set it down
skin.
so I can look at it.
Okay, yes. She sets it down on the bar. It splatters and shatters across the ground.
Whoops.
Oh my! As like this weird purpley smoke seems to come up off the floor.
I laugh so
Oh!
hard.
Oh!
Why
Oh!
did Longclaw do that?
I'm so clumsy today.
Oh!
It's
My!
amazing how a lack of cooperation makes one
Ah.
clumsy.
Ah!
Time for answers.
Who wants to make the intimidation check?
Me.
And I'll let you have aid by that. So advantage.
It's in that 20.
Woo!
Oh boy.
That was nice.
That was a roll.
It's
Ah.
great being lawful neutral because you can do shit like this. Right?
I love being chaotic.
What now? What do you want? Why are you here? Why'd you break my things?
Just talk. Just in the back for
So loud.
5 minutes. Be
So
quiet.
loud. Sorry.
I need the answers.
During this time, Elowen actually is looking.
The
Full-
chirping bird rattles this cage.
Okay, you said you were looking for meat?
Just take me in the back and talk to me.
All right.
I walk back with you.
Yeah, and
All right.
Kenna, come. You know what to do.
Avail yourself.
Guys, get everything.
Which is basically what I said to her, too. Just look at my thief cousin and be like, just have fun.
So...
We'll get back.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. We'll figure out what looting is done.
It's okay.
We'll figure out what looting is done. So, you three head to the back. In the back of the shop seems to be lined of other like just random oddities and whatnot. There's
I
a
just like wave my hand in front of him too. The funky.
yeah.
10 years.
You know what you need to tell me. Just tell me. It'll make it easier for all of us.
You're looking for meat?
Meat.
Are you talking about like going to the butcher? Because this is a very strange interrogation for a butcher.
Nobody else knows this
I assume the back
code
room
word.
has things.
Yes, thanks.
I break
There's
more
other glass
shit.
stuff. Yeah.
I break more shit.
Oh, stop breaking my
I
things!
just
I
take my
am
hand.
not convinced.
I just get my hand closer to him.
Huh?
Guys,
Emma, I'm not gonna hurt
calm
him.
down.
The honey has a.
Huh?
To be fair,
She's the one that seems to have sense.
I feel like
didn't like that statement.
No!
Here's how this is gonna work. You say something we don't like.
I don't know what are you looking for?
You know what
Shh, that's the wrong answer.
Fine.
I'm so terribly sorry about this, sir.
It must
My
be
friends
inexpensive.
here
Oh.
are
Don't
so
care that much.
adamant about finding this guy. If you would just help us out, we'll be right on our way and leave you alone.
Context is everything. Don't
You
just
know-
come in saying meat to someone.
I look at him. I go, "You know who I am. Give me."
Stop breaking my things!
Stop for 1 second. I'll let you break that in 2 seconds. You know who I am. Give me the answer.
Fine.
Put it back on the shelf.
You're looking for that vile, lizard-folkian bastard named Meat, eh?
Yes, I am. You know it.
Wow.
Eat his meat.
We gonna.
Oh,
Yeah, I put that in there just for you.
I just walked right into
Yeah,
that.
there
You're
you
gonna
did.
beat meat with both your hands,
I'm
huh?
gonna beat his meat with both hands.
Fine.
Twisting motions. Opposite direction.
I haven't seen him in a while.
God damn it, Justin.
He only comes by when he needs something to help him set his illustrious traps.
What kind of traps do we have here?
I don't know. He asked for random magic bubbles.
That's normally a few.
He asked for things that explode into fiery balls. He asked for things that illuminate
balls?
spikes.
Oh.
He asked for things that kind of like bear traps in a way, only they're more bag shaped.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah.
You should see the last person I tried one on. It tried to eat the man.
You tried
It
one?
was terrifying.
Wait,
Do you have
you
any?
know, like actual bear?
Oh, bag.
Do you have any
Oh.
of these items that we could have?
Well,
I mean, right now, just so you
Context,
know, our
please.
friends are looting your place.
I would assume so based on the current conversation
But
at
you also
hand.
have a problem with stealing magical
There's a
items
bear.
from. You also have a problem with stealing magical items from anyone who comes into this building. I know what you do.
I run a very okay establishment. I try to make it. Oh, please! I only make so much off the
Hell,
things that are taken
that's
from
rude.
people. They're
Hey,
okay,
I
fine.
think it's a potion of healing. Put that one back and grab the other one. We might need that.
Granted, I don't run quite the most up-and-up establishment, but I run a...
How sweaty my palms have become.
I'm telling you the truth!
Where can we find?
Corn Terrence, it's really quite a dry climate out here. It's
Where
not
can we
quite
find this?
that heat. Never mind.
Last I knew,
Nobody's in the
Meat
street.
was traveling through some of the high forests of Faerun. That's about all I know. He sets up shop somewhere near some random-ass gnome village. That's the best I've got for you!
That's not where I want him to be. That is home.
A gnome village.
Kenna, do you have anything to ask him?
I feel like she's
I'm-
getting very excited about this gnome village.
All I...
Is that the information that you needed where he was?
It's part of the information.
All
Anything
I...
else you expect to get?
What is he doing there?
What is he doing there? Probably doing what Meat does best, which is terrify the living shit out of people and then come in and break all their stuff in their shop.
That's what we plan on
kinda
doing.
like a
Let me
meat.
ask you a question.
Pleasure to
Who are you more afraid of right now?
Honestly, I'm definitely scared of the people here and here breaking all of my things. I try to be a semi-honest,
proprietor of wares.
You're
Wrong
lucky.
answer. I'm Kalmagir.
You're lucky.
Again.
Still alive. I just
Oh,
love that.
A little bit you.
Silmandil, calm down.
See, right now, she's my best friend in the world. That's all I
My
care about.
patience wears thin shop.
I'm telling you all I know about this stupid meat person.
I'm Kalmagir.
Does he...
Guys, he's told us all he knows.
Time out. Is he working alone?
Well, last I saw him, he was. I'm not all-knowing of what meat does with his spare time.
That is dirty. But it's a whole different concept.
Last I talked to him, he was by himself.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm so sorry for my friends, good sir. And Kenna gets up and walks around and puts her hands on his shoulders, and it's just like, they just can be so uncouth sometimes. And she takes her dagger and slits his throat.
That's my girl.
Whoa, holy shit!
That's my girl.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
I was gonna do the same.
I will
fucking
allow
thing.
this.
Some goddamn poison, honey. Let
No,
me
I mean
tell
in
ya.
character.
High five.
What the fuck?
High five.
As
High five.
just
Oh shit.
So now high five me.
Carrie,
I'm
that.
exhausted.
and flop.
What's
Carrie,
the next
high five
high up
me.
in patron? Like,
Carrie, you gotta high five me.
Oh, the next thing in Patreon? It would be...
Oh, she's not gonna
I have
high-five
to start writing these down now as an
I'm
actual
gonna
faction.
get rid of
Or
it.
did I write them down as an actual faction? I probably did.
Yeah, what, patron?
Holy
That's what she
shit.
is.
Oh,
I
tra-
get like
What?
all
She's
up
a
in
patron right now in the case.
Kenna's face.
There you go. Not
Did I not write
We
all
make
those
threats.
down?
We don't just fucking kill people, Kenna.
I'm curious if I
thought
actually
the
did.
plan was to get information. We got information.
I'm looking at backlog.
Y'all were like, don't let people know who we are.
And
This was a
did
Okay.
we say our names?
apparently
Oh wait,
not.
that's right. You said
just-
my name, which you
we'll
probably
make
should
it.
have.
Well,
Well, actually, you should have.
Exactly.
I like
So,
it. I like it when people know
I
who
took
I am.
care of it.
we'll say
I
proprietor.
took care of it.
I
He
look
knew
at
till the end of his.
I look at Kenna and I go, "You have just moved up in the Kystine fold.
Wow.
I give you
That's all it takes.
proprietor."
Killing
You
people.
should be at the top.
So now you've gone from patron to proprietor.
I am not happy about this.
This is how we get
Situation.
answers. This gentleman would not have given us answers.
This is not how things are supposed to go down. We are to be better, Sylvan Elf.
He would have told me
And
that
we
were
are
coming
better
from
than
hell.
he is.
You know how many situations like this I've been in?
I have lost
Yeah.
my
You
land.
might be-
I have
I'm
lost my
investigating.
court. I have
Shit,
lost
I
10
purposely
years of
grabbed
my
it.
life.
That should go
I
as a
have
separate.
This is a whole new world that you
every
are from,
single
my friend.
person I have known.
If you do not hold yourself to a higher standard, you are no better than the enemy you seek.
He may not tell you right now, but he is a Kateric. He talks to Meat. Meat is a part of the Kateran force. We need to defeat Meat to get to Kateran. Our next goal is we are going to go back to that inn. We are going to go downstairs. We are going to go to the Kystine fold.
You killed. I look at Kenna. You killed this man in cold blood. There's shame upon your house for generations. And I walk out.
I look at Kenna. I go, throw him in the cellar. Let's take what we need. Let's move on.
Oh, hello,
I was actually
Cinnamon
thinking about how
I do not say anything to him. I just keep fucking walking. I am furious.
You're out and walking, yeah.
I'll follow.
Okay.
Like,
Stomp it.
cape fucking flowing behind me, just pissed.
And then I put my hand down and cast Burning Hands and set the corpse on fire.
God damn.
That's my girl.
Yeah, she's ready.
Wow. I fat my cape and I follow.
We're better than this.
Behind you.
Mind you, I have like 3 capes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you guys found all
So
We're looting and making sure things don't get looted.
okay. So let's see. Of this oddities and stupid shop, because that's what he sells.
See if you can find me a belt of giant strength.
Love novelty, because this place doesn't take anything bigger than small things, because they're things that you go by and no one notices. That's the reason. So you guys find 2 bags of holding that are part of your haul. You've got you've got 2 greater healing potions.
Nice.
A standard healing potion.
23 things.
Oh, okay, I'll wait. It's okay.
Yep. 23.
One just healing potion.
Yep, straight healing potion. There's a potion of fire breath.
amongst some of the weird baubles and such, you find what is it's a strange conch. You don't totally know what it does.
Neat. Blow into it.
You put it up to your ear, it sounds like the blood flowing in your brain, but you think
Blow
it's the
into it. Blow into it.
Jason, I want you. I'm going to be very honest with you right now. I am writing all this down, and if it is on this note, this is my personal stuff.
Okay.
So you have no shit right now because I see you not writing anything. So I want it to be known.
Oh, okay.
That this is all.
So you take the conch because it's weird, but it's neat. It has a nice aura to it that you like, but you're not 100% sure what it does. But it's
you
neat.
eventually.
How many shiny things are?
Oh,
Is
buddy.
there anything that like
You should
produces a
see this.
glint?
You should see this magic spoon collection.
Oh my God! Yes.
There's Baldur's Gate. There's Waterdeep. There's
The
commemorative spoons. Yes, yes.
Happy.
collection.
I love that. That's what I walked back to. Commemorative spoons.
The largest bottle of wine in
Those are
Canada.
those are some of the shiny things you do. There is
Everdale. Fuck yeah.
there is a
Hold on.
there
Magic
is
spoons.
you've a set of these. There's 4 of them. There's 4 magic spoons. You don't know what they do. They just have certain they just have certain engravings on them. Yeah.
Okay.
They just have they're little like olive spoons, kind of a deal. That kind of small little dip spoons.
Any like rings or necklace? Negligee.
Any negligee? Well, this is gonna get interesting.
Oh.
It's not that kind of shop. There's the negligee of ever tight.
Your pussy, you're fine.
Whoa.
I know what you did.
Whoa.
Okay.
So, you find, okay, so you do find some jewelry and that.
Neat.
There's a couple rings. Okay. You're not sure what they do, but they were on a pedestal. One of them might do something, some of them might not do anything.
2 rings.
Be totally fair.
Okay.
You've got a necklace or two. Yeah, two necklaces down. One filled with sapphires, one filled with topaz. That's a fun color.
You can get topaz dye. It's not
I actually don't know what color that is.
Well, if this was Diablo,
well, there's Diablo. You.
Topaz helps me find magic items.
Right.
Quite the object you have.
Quite very interesting thing you found.
I see you've come for me for information pertaining to the butcher.
Alright.
Okay, so you also, as you're digging through stuff, find a tea set.
Neat.
Okay. Let's have tea. This sounds fun.
Is there like anything like? Are they like gold leafed or anything?
It's a pristine tea set with gold leafing. It's got blue or a periwinkle sort of pattern on it, and that it has the large main teapot, and 4 teacups with saucers. And it all sits on a tray.
I hope we have someone with the identify spell.
Boy, if I didn't know what magic
She
was, I
died.
sure know what that is.
Oh, god damn it! She did.
Yeah, everyone with the magic fucking died. So thanks for bringing it up, asshat.
Well,
I'm not dead.
But do you identify? You just
No one fucking knows what Kenna does.
Guys,
Nobody knows.
Nobody's asked what Kenna does because Kenna does what
She's
Kenna
a
does.
mystery.
Kenna does just do what she wants. Kenna's like,
She
I'll help
does.
you,
Oh,
but
shit.
then
I'll
slit
slit
your throat.
this guy's throat, yeah.
I'm outside brooding.
That is some fucking bitter ass honey over there.
Okay.
I'm outside brooding, like the character
The
Angel
shotgun.
from the show Buffy, and also Angel.
and also
Shortly after
just making sure you weren't slitting his
stormed
throat.
out.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see
I follow.
whose throat you were
No, I'm really bored because someone Dill is pouting.
he's
Huh.
powder.
I'm brooding. It's
Did
different.
you have something?
Did Albie
Albie?
come with us?
Yeah, is Corn outside?
Yeah.
Yep.
How many paces from the dead body is he?
I don't think he knows about it yet.
He doesn't know about the dead body.
I was outside.
Tell us,
outside.
we're
We were in the
going
back
up in
room.
flames.
You're in the back
We
room.
were in the back room.
Flames are now burning up the side of the building.
We're out.
Why?
Oh shit.
We're out.
Kenna,
You guys have started to head out.
burned the body.
The body's on fire. So the entire building is slowly smoking right now.
I'm out.
Remember how we were supposed to be inconspicuous? I mean, I
Just What was
I
that?
say as I'm the one throwing my name around like it's going out of style, but still.
Less conspicuous than a house that burned down and killed the owner. Whatever.
What was that reaction, Albie?
No, well, actually, that's
you had
a
a
fair
moment.
point.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Well, whatever you guys want to do for the next round, do it. No, wait, and I'll hold whatever I want to do, and then you can just fuck it up. It's fine.
Go.
Yeah, the body's on fire.
As we're walking out, can I just grab something random from the walls?
Sure.
And head out.
Just a
I
random
don't
thing.
care what it is.
Okay. One of those things of a fun oddity shop, it just takes some small item from you. Woo! Gotta love
I
that.
hope it's something
Whether
cool
it's
and
magical or not.
Roll on the trinket chart.
Right. Okay.
Is there anybody passing by on the streets?
There's some people, yeah. Meanderers. There's groups of people. Like it's
I don't.
it's not hyper busy,
Let's
but
just
it's
go back to my place. Let's just go. I'm ready
Yeah.
to move
I was
on.
just wondering, because he's brooding and I want to make him feel better.
So I'm gonna give him a head.
He knows where to
Fresh
go.
one.
He's gonna head. You're gonna head back to the.
Oh no, I'm just literally outside waiting for you guys.
he's just
And we follow him after.
As
he-
I said, I'm
after he
pulling an
kills- she kills
angel
him,
from
I'm-
the show Buffy and also the show Angel.
so
I'm
after
heading straight back to Tom's.
after the items are taken, after the person has been
I mean, I grabbed one thing. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. You
Been-
have to just, you can
yeah.
tell me what
But
it
I
is
don't
later.
want Faith though. She can stay home.
Gotta have faith.
okay. So you guys head out. Outside is a brooding Silmandil and a. How would you describe Corin's emotions right now about Silmandil? Kelly doesn't really care, but is like, that's a sad face.
He's flipping a hand axe in his hand. Like 20 feet in the air, just waiting. Catching it when it comes back down, just flipping it back in the air.
Okay.
I look at
Okay.
Corin.
Catches it when it comes back.
Don Collar. That would be less impressive if I haven't seen you kill scores of my men.
Right, watch this. And I stare at him, and I chuck it at one of the passerbys.
That was impressive. I will take drink if you have it.
Of course not.
Wait.
We're not out there yet, Kenna. We're still inside.
And it like sticks in a board right in front of a dude's face.
I look back at him and actually laugh. like that.
Alright.
Guy scurries,
That
pisses himself,
was
and runs away.
Corin has about a quart-sized flask.
Uh-huh.
And he pulls it out.
Jesus Christ, that's huge.
Goliath.
It's not a flask.
It fits his hand.
Goliath size.
Fits his hand.
Well, that's that, that Star Trek flask that I have that holds like 64 ounces?
Yeah, that's exactly
that.
what it is. He like hands it to him.
One of the best gifts your dad ever gave me.
He sloshes it around a bit. Might be a little strong, but go for it.
What's in there?
I take a ridiculously large pull.
Okay.
And hand it back to him. Thank you, friend Don Collar.
No problem.
Are we out yet?
Swig said.
Take your hand
I want to just
out of the wall.
tap him. Tap Don Collar's.
Oh shit!
She's real quiet for some reason.
I just
Are you guys one of those things that we get something like a bro moment? You guys done? You guys done like making out or whatever? Let's go.
This is my cold hand. This is my normal hand.
I was gonna say, we shared a battlefield. Have some respect.
So she leads you guys back
Unique
over to the
bond.
blistered stump.
Take my axe out of the wall, flip it around like it does an old pistol,
Yep.
and sets it in.
I mean, that was legitimately impressive. Like, that
So-
was pretty good.
You guys all head back to the blistered stump. She walks you guys back downstairs.
Wait a minute, Tom.
My horse did get stabled, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Do you want to take that with?
Are we leaving right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're not going to spend the night?
Bring it with us.
That's a silly question. I mount up.
Okay.
You gotta bring it down the stairs.
Tom's a little confused.
I look at Tom and I go, Tom, don't worry about it, dude.
Why you really like? Before it was a goat and it was a donkey, and we've escalated to horse now. What's next? A hippogriff?
Tom.
Oh. Too soon, Tom.
Too soon. What are you talking about?
Damn it, Tom.
What did I say?
Tom.
Gone but not forgotten. Hashtag R.I.P. Hal Cowler.
Shh, Tom. It's okay. It's okay.
Greatest mount
It's
anyone could have found.
fine. Just don't let him shit all over my floors.
We're gonna be gone in 2 seconds. We'll be out of here.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring him in the end. I was going to go around to the stable.
No, you need to bring him into the end. We're going downstairs.
There's a teleportation circle.
Okay. It's very difficult to get a horse to walk downstairs.
About to blow that horse's mind.
If you want to take him with us, so this is how it works.
Well, okay.
I kick it in the ass and push it down the stairs.
I
hope the horse doesn't spook you.
Coax the horse. Roll an animal handling check as you walk the horse.
Trained in that.
Yeah, you are.
I love this.
I push it down the stairs.
Do you know who would have, without question, gone down those
With
stairs?
aid.
Do you know who would have gone down those stairs with no problem, no questioning? I'll cower into her.
But you let him die.
Fuck off!
That is
Becky, too soon.
Yeah, I mean, we have a baby. Why
I mean, Granny was 10 years ago, but damn.
Yeah, the baby's got to grow up first. It's a little. It's a fledgling.
What if the hippogriff accidentally knocked
You're
over?
a dick.
How long since Mary's death has it been?
Long since Miri's death?
8 hours.
It's
Oh,
Like a day.
motherfucker.
yeah. It's not been much.
Nice.
It's been
25
several hours.
Yeah.
but it's not quite
We're
been
gonna
a
take
day.
a time when we get there. We're gonna.
No. I just, as I'm thinking of my season, like, I'm still fucking winter.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. With relative ease. You've ridden horses upstairs, taking them down. Easy.
I persuaded Tom to be like, Tom, it's no big deal, dude. Tom.
Just okay. It worries the other patrons when they see a horse go down. The horse come up. They think I'm feeding them a horse around here.
Mom, that's a 24. It's no big deal. I persuaded you.
Fine. Whatever. Whatever's used once. I guess. I give up. You over there. Stop looking weird, or I'll break your legs.
Pointing at a patron.
What? Keep drinking. Shut your face. You didn't see shit.
Tom, I just slipped him 2 golds. I just slipped him 2 gold. Be like,
Do you still have my wine?
Who said
Master
break
Thomas?
leg?
Yes. Here you go, my pale skinned friend.
Slip in another 5 gold.
Ah,
and
thank
off
you.
I go.
we go downstairs.
Oh, actually, I turn around. Give him an extra 5. There's a mess in my room, and I apologize therefore.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Phil.
This wouldn't be the first time. This is
Bottle
happening.
of what
I'm gonna go up there. There's
Okay,
just a
wait
fucking
second.
dead
As
body.
This whole scene is going
Yeah.
on.
Blood everywhere.
Being a drow kind of like fitting into the
He
scene.
actually died.
Oh yeah, his throat got
What-
slit.
Is anyone eyeing
Oh.
us
Sounds
more
like someone
than
else
a
I know.
typical patron?
There's a few odd ogles from the mixtures of patrons in here.
They don't watch me very
Are there any
yeah, Chrissy,
watchful eyes
but she
though?
can't
Not
see.
just
There's one person who just seems
Look
to
at
just
the
kind of
camera,
just
look
pacing
at
you
it.
guys as you walk past.
There you go.
What do they look like?
They are.
Yeah, racially profile
let's see.
them right now.
I know it. I kill it.
Make a perception check to see if you really notice this person.
To be fair, Tyler, D&D is like 90%
Okay, you don't
racially
notice.
profiling.
You don't see a person
Yeah.
eyeing you straight on.
That's just a freaking different races.
You just you
It's
see
like,
some
oh,
people
man,
looking
ignore
at you. You don't see anyone paying particular attention to you.
No one likes
Okay,
horses, but
everybody downstairs.
everybody hates Dro.
What's that orc doing in this gnomish
I'm
neighborhood?
talking
And
about
then you pull him
everyone,
over.
because they've mentioned the pale ones twice.
Yeah, we're gonna.
So
Hashtag gnomish.
yeah, right.
I want to make sure everybody
No privilege.
grab the cask,
Nobody knows how
grab
it
the
feels.
extra booze. That's,
Nobody knows what
Yeah.
it's like.
There's a couple other bottles down there.
Yeah. So
Guys,
What? I'm sorry, we were making puns.
we're moving on. Grab what you need. There's a couple extra bottles of booze. There's a cask. Grab that.
I grabbed the wine, and the one that I got from him, I'm just drinking because
Yeah.
there is nothing better to do
You
now.
grab the entire cask.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Time to dive into
a
alcohol.
decent sized one.
I grab my books.
Okay. You guys stand more or less in what is the center of the room.
I start to mess with my.
You see her like reach down to her
Violet.
bracer, and like you see that here there's also some weird mess of clockwork. That she slowly turns the dial, turns it into her dial with like a mixture of like suns and rays, and spins the center. And you see as she goes, hold on, as like underneath you guys, woo,
Where we're going.
this circle, right?
These roads.
One of the like from her feet outward, this weird blue circle goes, and you see those like these sigils spin around below you as everything goes bright
Yeah.
and everything comes back to like complete darkness for a second, and then like fire seems to like pick back up, kind of a deal. Where like it's that sudden like end of Scrooge talking to the ghost moment where like the fire picks back up all of a sudden, that kind of thing. And like you guys find yourselves in a completely different room.
Ghost of Christmas Past.
There goes Mr. Grinch.
Yep. And that's where we'll stop for today. In a new room.
If he gave a prize for being big.
Also.
Huh?
Can we describe the room really quick that we kind of know where I'm at?
It's a basement.
No.
Oh yeah, it's it's honestly a basement. It's a dirt basement realistically with a like what is a certain stones that are placed in the dirt in certain intervals and that match up with some symbols that you kind of remember. It's like 20 by 20 by about 10 foot by about 10 foot tall.
Okay, I was gonna say because he's almost brushing the ceiling.
Yeah, it's
wooden
a
stairwell
tall.
near us.
Yeah, there's a wooden stairwell that leads up.
That's where we're going.
And out.
Is up the stairs.
Should
But
we
yeah.
say that we're
God, I
taking a
hope
long
so.
rest once we get here?
Well, it'll depend on what happens next time.
Just so I know what we like hear.
And plan
Is there
on
any
it.
noise?
Not presently
Okay.
that you notice.
it's quiet.
It's quiet. But yeah,
Probably
that's it.
I probably send everybody up and take a nap.
Alright, good job.
That'll be what you
There's
do.
one noise.
Alright.
Where the fuck are we?
Well,
And
hey,
I kill all
thanks
of
for coming and hanging out.
Thank you,
everybody.
Interwebs.
Hopefully things didn't crack up too bad.